got the West Coast historian.
OG.
Yo, well, first off, man, because that was the first thing like everybody was telling me, yo, my God, Glass, bro, he's a West Coast historian.
Yeah.
Why do people call you that? Like, what is it?
I don't know. I don't know what that I don't know. I think I'm more just overall just hip hop historian than just West Coast, but I guess it's easier to associate me with just the West Coast.
Yeah, got you, man.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank y'all for having me.
You were actually Adam's first pick of our third seat on this show.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, Adam was like, gotta get G Malone.
Yeah, I actually talked to Adam when I first dropped a song a couple years ago, and that was the first time I met him. It was a big deal to everybody else. I didn't really know, but everybody was telling me about No Jumper. Yeah, I wasn't really.
And back then,
your
did he
interview
give you...
with T-Rose on the way, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nah, but that was dope. I remembered that, and everybody was more pumped up, like, oh, No Jumper, G, and I'm like, what's that? Like, I didn't really know, but it was dope. It was a good conversation. Adam pretty knowledgeable. He paid attention.
Nah, right? Because, like, well, you know, because, like, your biggest co-sign to me was Charlamagne the God.
I thought I co-signed Charlamagne.
Oh, really?
You did? Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I just see it differently. I see hip hop from like a real street aspect. So the streets validate everybody else. And nobody validate the streets. The streets validate everybody else.
Here, right? So, you know, like the first time that, you know, like I, you know, even like heard of you, I think it was the Brilliant Idiots podcast, and I think it was like Andrew Schultz and Charlamagne was like...
Yeah, I remember that. That was the first time I ever did a podcast. I didn't know what a podcast was.
Really?
And he was like, we had did the Breakfast Club, and he was like, hey, you want to come do this podcast? And I'm like, a what? He's like, a podcast. It's like radio without the commercials and music. And I'm like, so y'all just be talking shit? He like, yeah. So I remember going to do it with him, and I kind of sat back. It was the episode was called Grenades in the Glass House.
Yeah.
And I probably didn't talk for like 35 minutes because I'm like, okay, maybe they're going to introduce me or something.
Yeah,
I don't know what's supposed to happen. He was like, no, just start talking. And I remember, and I thought it was dope. It was fun.
Man, and now we got RTTV Rob in the building, man.
What's up?
Now, for y'all who don't know, Rob actually, like you're one of the godfathers, well, not godfathers, but you like one of the godfathers of the reaction scene on YouTube. Because I even, you know, like Laura loves you, Bossa loves you, right? So, you know, Rob TV, also like we linked up. Rob was one of the first dudes who actually reached out and said, yo, like, you're new here. You actually remind me of like myself, man, you know. Let's link up. I got your back, bro. You feel me, man? So, you know, so big up to Rob, man, for, you know, for reaching out early on, you know.
You live out here?
Yeah, I live out here. Yo, shout out to Flock because definitely I watched No Jumper my whole life. Been watching No Jumper and watching all the different clips and stuff. And like, the Flock was takes. When I was just watching, I'm like, yo, I get why Adam got this dude. Like, he's getting everything, and it's like he's like a real person that's just sitting here just talking shit and telling his opinion. So I connected to that, linked up with him, and it was just we've been rocking since then. So
before we get into our bullshit today, I want to shout y'all out because y'all gave me the best piece of merch that I've ever received. That silk shirt.
Yeah, we've been giving it out to a lot of people. We just gave it to Blast too. That's like the biggest piece right now out in LA. But your reaction to it was the thing that made us like, yo, that's the piece. When we go to anyone, we gotta give them that piece. So
because people always give me T-shirts and hoodies and it just say their logo on it or you know their brand or whatever. That one is like I'm popping it out on Hope Fashions. I don't know when yet, but it was just perfect. It was just.
I would not be watching.
Just know I got another gift for y'all today though.
Oh.
For everybody in here, we got.
Is it Lil Wayne?
Gift. Oh no, I ain't like that. I ain't got it like that.
Yo, wait, speaking of Wayne,
actually, that's why I think I seen you first time in the music video with Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
back in the day in the East Coast because we were so big on Cash Money at that. I think it was like 2011, 2012.
Yep. I was in about 8 Lil Wayne videos total.
Yeah.
But I just ain't really like much of an in the camera like extra type of person. I'm just really finding my way now. Took me a long time to get comfortable. It's kind of weird to navigate through.
Yeah, and just seeing your interviews and stuff like Bomb First, you just did that, and it's saying you are able to talk to everything that's going on, and I get why Flocko was like, you're like a West Coast historian, because if you're not from the West Coast, when we hear you talk, you know, like, yo, he's legit, he knows what he's talking, and being younger and still connecting to it, big salute to you.
Oh man, well, I'm glad I could help.
Non-facts, but speaking of Wayne, Gina, what possessed you to to like do that wild shit, man. Yo, have
The
you seen the
studio
video yet?
challenge?
I seen it. I was
What
lit.
happened?
So Gina was with like about
8-9 girls?
bro, about like 10 women with some crazy BBLs. I'm talking about stupid crazy, right?
None of my friends got BB.
No, the one like in the orange, she definitely has a crazy BBL.
Neek don't have a BBL.
Nah? Well, listen, Nika's fine as fuck naturally then, right? But Gina was in like a dark room rehearsing Lil Wayne lyrics for a TikTok. That shit was crazy.
TikTok actually muted the video
Why?
Really?
because it's cussing, I guess.
Shoot, I thought it was a Gorilla video. What's her name? That rapper? Gorilla?
Gorilla.
I thought it was a Gorilla video when I seen you doing that real quick. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm going viral a little bit. Young Money posted it. I'm waiting for Lil Wayne to post it. If I get Fab and Lil Wayne to post me in the same year, my year's made.
That is crazy that really matters.
Yes.
What? What? Yeah, listen,
Fabulous
brother.
is my favorite rapper.
Yeah, I don't.
Yo, get on her, man. You know.
No,
What?
that's dope.
What,
That's
Glasses?
dope. Nothing. I'm just saying,
What?
I just nothing. No, not
That's
like
a
that.
sad.
It's a big deal. Do you know
That matters.
how much of a big deal it was when you follow me on Twitter?
That's not a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Nah,
How?
It's just like, dang, the GOAT sees me.
Nah.
You're not
yo.
picking up what I'm putting down?
No, it's not like that. It's just I really don't get it.
It's
But
not
I-
nothing that's ever excited you to where you like, dang, I'm glad this happened, or I'm glad this person knows my name, or
Yeah. It had to happen personally. Like Jay-Z, I'm in a room with Jay-Z. He like, yo, you like one of the best West Coast rappers I ever heard in my life. Like you one of the best. That was special. Or Dre, like you should do this for a living. But it had to be personal. Like somebody was just telling me, they was DMing me. I was just telling you this story. I'm DMing with this lady, and she was like, yeah, Tiffany Haddish follows you. And I'm like, oh, do she? She's like, you don't know? And I'm like, no, I don't know who the fuck follows me. Like, why would I even care? I don't think I've ever thought about that part.
I give a fuck.
yeah, like I feel like a repost is like, you're like, yo, this person actually seen this and thought it was so good, they gotta put it on their thing. So I feel like it's like one of those, like, it's your work too. It's like something you created that they're reposting too.
And especially when it's something that you don't, because like when the Fab shit happened, I was just talking about Fab and then posted it, and then somebody on his team seen it, and then I guess
Yo,
they
you
sent
got
it
good
to him and
taste
he
in
posted
artists.
it. Thank you.
Fab and Wayne, that's really good.
Thank
that's
you.
really good.
Wait. Have Fab ever like hit the DMs or no?
No.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm just asking, man. Yo,
Cardi B reposted posted me this year for a song she dropped, but like that was big because it was like we was representing New York in that video, and for her to repost it, it was like a drill K-Flock video, so it was like I was in because it was like, yo, like she really is the culture. She's seeing real niggas that fuck with that New York shit, and she knows what's up.
Yeah.
yo, it's crazy. I never got nobody. No, listen. But the biggest shout out that I ever gotten was Adam 22 when I was right, like, and I think Adam said, yo, Flacco is the greatest YouTuber ever.
Ooh.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah, man. You know.
Adam sitting over there with his footsies on.
Who else is in the running of that?
Yo, it really never got now. Like now.
Like, what exactly is a YouTuber? Like, I heard that expression 1,000 times. But what's a YouTuber for real?
Like just somebody who makes videos on YouTube now, outside of music, right? So like the rappers don't really count, right? Because they just drop music videos. But I would say the greatest YouTuber ever is definitely Mr. Beast. He's the greatest ever.
I never heard of that person. What do they do?
Like he just does like the viral, like like he does like viral, like challenges and shit like that, right?
Okay, is the dude? What's his name? Kabi. Is he a YouTuber?
Who?
The dude that never talk, and all this shit funny as fuck, and he always be like this every time. Oh, he a TikToker?
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. But nah, but I definitely say I have a long way to go to before I can be considered.
But Axe shouted you out.
Yeah, but the Axe shout out. Well, no, Axe never like shouted me out though.
But he know who you are. He talked about you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
was on his stream.
I remember Ak as a YouTuber. I remember him following him earlier on when he was first starting to cover all the Chicago stuff. He didn't even have that many followers.
Of course.
But I remember his voice like being really like high pitch, and he had like this weird sound, and he'd just be explaining what was going on with the music scene.
In great details.
Yeah. yeah.
How do you
That's
feel about
good.
Act?
What do you mean, Phil? I don't know, cuz like.
Oh no.
How you feel about his work?
Yeah, his work, like the
Shit, I
war
don't
in
know.
Chirac, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I don't.
You never seen an interview?
He don't. You gotta have a lot of talent for me to care. not saying he don't have talent, but I don't think I would watch an interview about Barbara Walters neither. Like, I don't really care about, like, you report on news. Like,
Of course.
that's just, you know, I guess some people was good. Who would I think? I thought it was dope. It was informative. I felt like I was in the know because of his content, so he has to be doing something right. Like, I felt really like.
Y'all consider Vlad a YouTuber?
Yeah, right. But Vlad's an interviewer, right? He's not really inside the videos.
Y'all consider Breakfast Club? Because I feel like Breakfast Club, when they first came up, they came up on YouTube.
I don't feel like any of like the like in terms of greatest YouTubers ever. We're talking about people with like 50 million plus subscribers, right?
Vlad
PewDiePie.
don't really-
Nah.
So Vlad is not in there.
Nah,
Shoot,
man.
a lot of people ain't in that.
Nah, man.
Vlad was one of the earliest people I remember using YouTube too.
Of course.
Like he came to the hood, he came to the 7 and did an interview with me there, and it's like from way back, like 2005 or 6.
Oh, Vlad.
Like YouTube had just started.
Yeah.
I like Zach Cherry and Podcast Now and Craving Something Scary. These are the people. They make all the scream.
I don't know who they are. You know.
All the scream conspiracy
greatest
theories.
person-
No, honestly, the greatest
Channels,
is the greatest
videos and
YouTuber
stuff.
is
Is
Jake
Mr.
Paul.
Beast.
No, it's Jake Paul. He's a
Okay, I
boxer.
I know who he is.
Logan Paul. I think the Paul brothers, because what they did outside of YouTube, and they're still YouTubers.
But like what you do outside of YouTube to me have no bearing on like your YouTube career, right? Because we're talking about who.
Content wise.
Yeah, right.
Video wise.
Yeah, right. You know who's the greatest content creator on YouTube
Nah,
ever?
it's Mr. Beast then, because he's
Yeah, of
creating
course.
like
What would I know about him? Like which things I saw.
Here, right. So look, so he recreated the Squid Games, and had like legit. It was the Squid Games, and had real people compete for real money. It was, bro, crazy. Like his like Squid Games like reenaction did more numbers than the actual Squid Game.
Yeah. It did more than like 150 million views.
What?
And it's not a music video. That's the crazy
I
thing.
don't get that. Why?
Even
Was it
more.
as intense?
It
Yo,
is. The
yeah.
budget he puts in it, like he literally putting like the highest quality into his production of YouTube
He had to
videos.
spend like $10 million on
Yeah,
the production.
easily.
I know exactly who y'all talking about now.
Yeah, you probably seen it just
Yeah.
virally.
What's his initial piece that kind of got him going? Like what would I know of? Like
Yeah.
what's his viral piece?
Here, right? So he would so like really early on before he became like a millionaire like that, and he would do these crazy videos like counting to 100,000, like where he would legit just count 1, 2, 3, 4.
Y'all watch that?
Bro, people watched it and like shit like that made him viral because he would just count to 100,000.
It's crazy, yeah.
I'm
Y'all
telling
watch a
you, man.
nigga count.
But I feel like
At least the little Asian dude sing.
But that's like kids, they watch YouTube videos of other kids playing with toys.
yeah. And I feel like Mr. Beast, he did like
Oh,
he did like some he did some like psychological stuff, like looking into like what would make a person watch a video over and over. Like he really knows it down to a science though. Like he could be like a scientist for YouTube.
Did y'all find that entertaining? Somebody counting?
No, I didn't watch that. Did you?
Now I ain't watch it in its entirety, but you know I got close though.
You know what I like on YouTube? If I had to select a great YouTuber, the things that I've been interested in is them two. I think they're Asian dudes, but they're like closer to like India, Asia. But they be building all the shit out of sand and in the dirt. Them niggas is hard.
Nah, they
That's
cold.
dope. The people that be cleaning the, that be fixing the cows' hooves. The dude, what's them dudes called? That's fake. That's fake.
Wow, you just broke Glass's heart, bro. What kind of that's fake?
Okay, it's a dude. It's a doctor dude too. It's a
Yeah.
hood doctor.
Oh, I love
That
that.
shit is the shit.
And
He
when
be
they like,
fixing all the
oh
hooves.
my, bro, when they like scrape the hood and the post come out sometimes.
they fix
Oh,
Yeah, that
Oh.
one. And then lately I've been on the sheep shearing.
yes.
They be shearing all the shit. Like you gotta have talent for me. I'm not watching
Yeah.
them make it count, B. That's just
Nah, man, but
Let's get into the
yeah,
let's get into the hotter flops.
yeah,
for
what's
this
hot
past
and
week.
what flopped. Now, who wants to go first? So pretty much like
You
what?
set the tone. Go first.
Yeah, so what's hot and what flopped is pretty much you either get to choose to highlight something you've seen this week that was really dope, whether it's music, film, or whatnot, or, you know, you get to give a critique on something you've seen this week, whether it's music, you know, film, or whatnot. So I'll do a what's hot. Now, my what's hot is a female who we've been really hard on, Asian Doll. You see, Asian Doll, you know, got some flack because she went to the Bronx. She overstayed her welcome. You know, like she was out there in the trenches, set tripping, wearing one color, throwing up different sets, all type of stuff, right? And eventually the Bronx got tired of her, started a GoFundMe to get her out of the Bronx. She got kicked out and went back to Houston.
They started a GoFundMe to get her out the Bronx?
Yes, bro, because they say, yo, like, she's just out here wilding now, bro. She needs to go.
So why did they start? Why they just didn't kick her out?
Trolling and shit, you know? Yeah. Yeah. You right?
What the fuck is going on? This is what's happening in hip-hop now.
Yeah, man. Yo, they're just trolling. So pretty much, like, they started, like, a whole GoFundMe saying, yo, let's raise enough money to give the Asian doll to just leave the Bronx. So pretty much, so
like she need the Bronx to live.
Nah, because the thing is, she came into with the drill thing to the Bronx saying like, yo, I'm the queen of the Bronx drill, and she's not even from New York. So a lot of people, was like, a Houston girl just came through and was like, yo, I think her tape's coming out. It's called Queen of Drill.
Well, it already came out.
Oh, okay, my fault.
And like, that's what I'm doing with the What's Hot or Not, because after hearing her tape, yo, now she's a quote unquote bird in terms of terms, right? But yo,
In terms of terms?
terms, she's a quote unquote bird.
Okay.
But she can rap, yo.
Nah, she's nasty.
She can
low-key.
rap, yo.
Nah,
I listened to that tape, yo, Queen of Drill. Yo, Asian Doll is the Queen of Drill. Yo, that tape, listen, to me, that tape dropped, and I believe the Gangsta Art dropped. Asian Doll had the best tape last week, yo. That shit was fire.
Damn, I'm
Person
asleep.
from Houston that moved to New York is the queen of a Chicago thing.
I mean the New York drill though.
Well, yes. Yeah, right. So now, like more cities have taken on the term quote unquote drill music.
You know that's like real though.
Yeah.
Like you gotta actually have a lot of gun violence to actually have that.
Where, in the Bronx?
I mean like drill, right?
To have in your music, you're saying?
Y'all said it's called what?
Drill is like about
It's like Queen of Drill, I think.
yeah, drill is gun violence, right? Like so I would think that don't go together.
Here, right? So I feel like, like drill music currently, especially in the Bronx and Brooklyn, it kind of has evolved, right? So like there are, like the aspects of, like niggas really like killing ops and spinning blocks. But then there's like, like for example, like Kenzo B, she's like a female. She really doesn't really speak about, like real ops. She just, just rapping about, like the struggle and shit like that, right? So
You call that drill?
now, right? Yeah, right. Because like, like Bronx drill currently, like what Bronx drill is described as is like they do these great samples and over kind of like the UK beat, right?
Yeah.
So Bronx drill has kind of evolved to a point where drill music isn't really even like describing just like drilling and murder. It's describing like the sound of the music now, right? So like Bronx drill to me is way different from, let's say, like Chicago drill, because Bronx drill to me is the new quote unquote like the drill scene right now.
So you're gentrifying drill.
They definitely gentrified drill.
They definitely did. I think that the drill New York is like how Diddy was doing samples back in the 90s.
I mean that's original hip hop though.
But that's but they haven't been doing it recently. The drill artists, every beat coming out has like a dope sample to it right now.
That's
It's all samples.
So why would they call it drill when they could just call it hip hop or like New York music? Why would they like take something from Chicago? That don't make sense. That's rooted in like super street violence and urban cultural survival and make it like something else when they literally have the patent to samples and drums.
I feel though like Bronx drill definitely did start from that point though, right? Because again, like let's not get it wrong. Like Bronx drill is just as, I guess, as ruthless, or the origins of Bronx drill is just as ruthless as Chicago, right?
No.
No,
it's not the same. It's totally different.
Nah,
it's just, the access to tools is different.
Nah, he's talking about more like the music, like the
but
artists,
y'all know
the
that's
rappers.
like from real shit happen. That's like gangster rap without gang members.
Bronx drill too though, right?
But I'm saying, so why would just keep me up to stats
Sure.
because I'm trying to keep up. Like it's like
look, right. So
Does
look,
that
so
make
Bronx
sense?
drill. No. Listen,
Why
it
not
definitely
just call
does though, right?
Why not just call it hip hop?
Here, right? So here's why. Because so Bronx drill did actually start from that point, right, where there were actual, like for example, like guys like K Flock and D Thing, they are dissing actually dead people and spinning blocks, et cetera, right? K Flock is currently
Like Chicago.
Yeah, right. Now K Flock is currently in jail for murder right now, right? Right. So like like guys like PJ Glizzy, they're currently in jail for murder. So they do have a scene where they are actually like spinning blocks and chasing down ops and actually doing some street shit.
The same thing that they've been doing in New York forever.
Yeah, but like with these Bronx artists, they grew up on Chicago drill. So like when Chief Keef and these artists were out, a lot of these kids were like 5, 7, 6. So 10 years later, they didn't grow up on the hip hop that we grew up on. They grew up on drill. The first thing they heard musically was Chief Keef drill. So they took that and just grew up on it and made it theirs.
Why not just make it? But that's my point. Like Chief Keef, you got to remember, right? All that Chicago shit is from the street. It ain't nothing to do with music. They just start having artists rap.
Yeah.
Why not just like literally? You kind of have the patent to samples and drums. I just don't know why would you call it.
But I feel like they did it more to like, it really is like, yo, I gotta diss my ops. Like pretty much like they really have real street beef, and it's like, yo, the way these dudes is disrespecting, let me disrespect my ops on music. So I feel like it is, but it's just like it's a new way of disrespect.
Even invented fucking diss tracks.
But I mean, smoking on ops, I don't think like smoking on packs and stuff.
A new way to phrase it is fine, but I mean they invented. I mean, matter of fact, it's the Bronx. Fucking that's KRS One dropped the bridge is over. Like you don't have that's just always
definitely D-Rod.
But if they didn't name drop, was KRS One was like dissing, but he was dissing, battling, but it wasn't like, yo, like I'm dissing, I killed your brother, and I'm gonna name how I killed your brother on the record. I think that's different though.
It's not, but I get the thing, but that's not what it's kind of like it's a weird gentrification of something that's a lot more deeper than just the song. It just sound weird, that's all. Just for you in the Bronx, like this is literally like this is Cool Herc, and it's like you calling something out of Chicago, like that Chicago adapted from your shit. It's just weird.
But I don't think the youngins are like in tune with Cool Herc. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they like
New York. You just gotta get smarter though. You walk outside, you from the Bronx. I mean, this is the home of this shit. Like, this is where it all started. Why would you take something from Chicago when you actually literally are the father of that shit too?
The internet.
Glasses, do you have any music you've been listening to lately? Any new music? Anybody that's hot or something you heard and it was just hot ass garbage?
Hot ass garbage.
I like Outside. This nigga from Inglewood, I'm still playing that Deuce.
Lil Deuce. Shout out to Lil Deuce.
I'm still playing that. I've been working on a lot of the Giants, the LA Giants stuff, so I listen to a lot of their stuff because I've been working on it. For the most part, it just be records. I mean, I like certain songs that be jamming. Rimble. Rimble got some good cuts.
Yo, he's hard. Rimble is hard.
Yeah, he got some dope ass songs. Somebody new whose songs I really like. The song by the Twins, Cam and China. I like that.
Who flopped from like your point of view? Who's what was the last trash shit you heard?
Trash. It's probably not gonna be from a new artist. It would have to be like you. It's hard for me to call a new artist shit trash because they might have started rapping like 7 days ago.
Yeah.
Well,
I understand. I'll be listening to people like 12 songs, so I don't really judge it that way. So you have to be in the game a little bit longer, so I know you like trying hard and your shit just whack.
Yeah.
So like you know what you're doing. But if you like if this your some of these dudes, it be their 20th song. Like I don't even remember. Like my 20th song was probably so bad. You know what I mean? So
20th?
yeah, like some of these dudes' songs be like their 21st song or their 25th song or their 28th song. Like you listening to a lot of artists start real early in their careers. It's like going to a little leagues, like a basketball game in the 9th grade and trying to judge them as a pro. It just kind of don't make sense. So I don't really judge them like that. But the Cardi B song is hard. I like that song.
Now, we actually reviewed it together, right?
Yeah, the hot shit.
Now, the Cardi verse was hard. Well, no, like one half of the verse was hard, right? And then Dirk just absolutely killed that shit.
That actually is the best Dirk feature I heard like on radio.
Exactly. In a while.
I've always been like I'm like Dirk is average to me. That's the first time I was like, oh, I get it.
But then Kanye just fucked that song up though.
I never even heard that part because I always
like
heard it in the
Kanye
mix.
verse.
I never.
Got you. Heard it. Yo, Kanye, his verse just looked like he was just freestyling. Like his verse just looked like he was just out here bullshitting the whole song.
No, it didn't even. I don't think that was him in the video.
Really?
I don't think that was him in the video. Now he had on Kanye attire, you know, but the video, his
like a mask on and stuff.
Yeah, but his verse didn't look like it was Kanye performing.
What killed me is how niggas let that nigga show up like that.
Everywhere.
We would beat Cuz up if he showed up like that.
Why?
Because it does me no good if you don't show people you Kanye. You actually insult me.
Gotcha.
And like all of these people that allow, and he's one of my favorites, he's in my top 5, but all of these people
game?
that allow him, that allow that, you crazy. We'd have mashed Cuz head off if he showed up with all that dumbass shit on it. Boy, you better let these people see you. Like, this the point of you being in the video so it can help me benefit me. It's like, nigga, you giving me a quarter of it. Don't play with my shit with your marketing, bro. I don't know. Some of this shit that people let go today is just so disrespectful.
I said the same shit when I heard his verse. I felt like his verse was half.
Yeah, like he just went in
Yo,
and just...
and he was just talking about some random bullshit. Just randomly bullshit, not even rhyming half the time.
He shot his shot.
hear this.
He shot his shot at Cardi B's sister though.
Yeah, he did. He said Hennessy.
Yo,
pull
it
up.
was not even. I'm like, bro, how did Cardi B
Kanye
even?
actually was bad. That's just unbelievable.
Yo, nah, it was disgusting.
That
It
song's
wasn't
not
that
performing
bad.
good either, though. Like, the way we thought it was going to be is not it.
So that song flopped.
Well,
Definitely
let's
flop.
because I do want to talk about Kanye in a minute. But do you have a
Central C, Doja. That
Yo.
record, yo, that first 3 bars.
How can I be homophobic?
Yo,
bro?
that's
Bitch is
like,
gay.
I ain't gonna lie, that's like the first UK artist I could co-sign that he's gonna pop in America. Like, the UK drill artist that's gonna pop. That's
Wait. But again, though, like that's my thing though.
Called
When
it
it's a,
UK drill?
yeah,
It
yeah,
started in the UK, actually.
No,
Well,
you can't have
not
guns in the UK.
exactly, and that's my point. How are niggas
What would you
drilling,
call
bro?
a UK drill?
Mary Poppins flow, man.
Hey Laura?
What is going on, dog?
I didn't even know you could have a gun in the UK. Yo, that changes everything.
How do y'all let this happen?
So I didn't even know, so you just put me on.
Well, here, so
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of people don't know that.
Nah, so drill music started in Chicago, but then Brooklyn drill took the UK beats and started rapping
that
about
was
drilling.
grime.
Yeah, gotcha.
it was.
Yeah,
It started as grime first.
Brooklyn took the grime beats, right? Now, grime kind of evolved into now like it's UK drill and then there's grime. So grime is probably like Skepta and them, right? That's grime, right?
Sure.
Now UK
Nine,
drill,
nine.
yeah.
No.
Now drill is like the like C, right? Where like like there's dudes like AJ and them who was just rapping about some real vicious shit. Now are these guys really spinning blocks? I don't know, right? Because I don't even think they can have guns in the UK, but still.
Like a really hard places. It's weird because New York and UK have some of the. Well, UK is even worse, but some of the worst gun laws in the world. So the guns are going to be limited versus a place where kids had Tech 9s and Uzis. It's just different.
Walking on the street with it.
Yeah, it's just different. I don't know, and they call it drill, huh?
Yo, the craziest drill, like era, if it ever happens, will be like the Southern drill. Cause them boys got guns for real. That would be go crazy. Like, come on, bro, like some hillbilly drill.
Yo, no, I went to Atlanta.
Hillbilly drill is wild.
I went to Atlanta. Like, that's one of the wildest things. Like, going to gas stations, they low-key really be having dudes patrolling gas stations. Like, each gas station belongs to somebody. So, and they, like, you go out there, you go into a gas station, dudes are just showing it off. Like, yo, what's up? They're shaking it, like, waving your head over to you and stuff.
A white
So
boy or like
nah,
niggas?
Niggas. They just letting you know what's up, like, what time it is. So.
Yo, Aaron just fell out. For mine, can I do a movie?
Sure, movie. Okay, go ahead.
So I went to the movies last week, and I saw Black Phone. So this is a spoiler for anybody who haven't saw it yet. But it was the first time I saw in a scary movie that the villain was defeated by a child. Did y'all see the
What?
movie?
No.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so there's a... it's really good. It's with Ethan Hawke. He kidnaps like 4 or 5 kids, and then the last kid that he kidnaps is seeing visuals of the ghost of the children that he killed and that he kidnapped and killed. So they're helping him get out of the basement. They helping him escape. The police end up being right on the nose, going right to the house, and don't know that the kid is in the freaking basement. The way that they found out was because the little sister was having visions of, she was having dreams of the kidnapping. And she didn't know, she didn't see it happen or anything. And she knew details that like they didn't put out in the theater. Not the theaters, that they didn't put out in the news yet. And she ended up leading them right to where her where her big brother was. But it was real good. They end up killing them and everything.
I still have no interest in seeing that movie, but like that shit sounds.
It's good as fuck.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I'm telling y'all. So I went to go. I'm obsessed with Scream. Scream is my favorite movie of all time. That movie was way better than Scream, and I've never said a movie is better than Scream. That shit was way better.
I've never seen Scream, but like I'm the nigga though that
You
haven't
never seen Scream?
You're tripping.
Bro, I haven't seen anything like this. Like Boys in the Hood. They've been saying.
Well, you never seen Boys in the Hood?
How
No.
old are you?
24th.
Yeah, you just was born yesterday.
Okay. But still though.
No.
that's just him.
No,
Nah.
at 24.
Hell
you never
no.
seen Boys in
Nah,
the
but
Hood.
Boys in the Hood, like, they played on TNT all the time, like, just
Yeah, but
reruns.
I can understand how you could not seen that.
What hood classics have you seen?
You seen Friday?
Yo, I'll be real. Now, I have memory of Friday, right? Now, I know at some point I probably seen like scenes of it, but I can't recall a time where I watched the entire Friday movie.
Menace to Society.
Don't know what that
Definitely
is.
didn't see that.
Poetic Justice.
Definitely didn't see that.
No.
Baby Boy.
Yeah, you seen that?
No.
Tyrese.
I seen clips on like Twitter and like Instagram, right? You know, like where like there's different memes and shit.
What's your favorite movie?
Of all time?
Sure.
Damn, what's my favorite movie of all time? I'll probably say the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Which one?
Oh, you grew up watching white movies.
Are you trolling right now?
No, what you mean? My favorite movie
Yeah,
of all time?
But if he grew up, if from where he from and where he comes
What?
from, he
That
might have
shit's
seen all
amazing.
white people.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Oh, no, sorry.
The first one or the Johnny Depp one?
Yeah, that's
The first one, right?
Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
That's a good taste. I
Now,
like that. That's good.
now that one or the like the Twilight series.
Yeah, he
Yo,
don't
I'm
watch
with
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I'm with
black,
that, yo.
He don't watch black stuff.
Yo,
Twilight.
Nah, Twilight's
I'm
fire.
actually
That Twilight
scared
shit
of
was
Twilight.
crazy.
I'm scared of Twilight, but I know that that's like a favorite.
Nah,
that a
that's
lot
a
of
fire
people.
Twilight go
Yeah.
crazy,
What's
bro. I
your
read the
favorite
books
movie with black people?
Yeah.
with black folks. Like, what's like a classic
Coming to
black
America?
movie? Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Movie, I can't really recall, but I love the Hidden Colors documentary.
You never seen a movie with black people?
No, like I seen
Coming to America?
yeah, that, and then This Christmas with like Chris Brown, right?
That's the only two black movies you seen?
No, I've seen more.
Yo, this
I've seen more, but you know, I can't recall just like off the top of my head, right?
Do you watch TV now?
You never seen black movies?
No, I've seen like movies like
House Party?
Temptations?
I've seen Temptations
Barbershop.
on BET. I've seen
Barbershop.
barbershops on
You
BET.
can't watch a movie on BET. You can't watch.
that don't even count.
You did. That mean that
But
you
you
really
got
didn't
that
even see the
bad
movie.
language.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, look.
No, BET don't count.
Have you
I
ever been
suppose-
to the movie theater and seen a black movie?
No, like at the movies.
Yeah.
No Tyler
No.
Perry?
Oh
No Madea?
yes, I see Tyler Perry. No, but like there was dudes like who would bring like the CDs and shit like around. I seen those and shit. You feel
So
me?
You seen
never
R. Kelly
a
sex
black
tape?
movie in a theater with other black people?
Black Panther. That's the last one where like I seen it in the theater with other black folks.
Does that count as a black movie?
Yeah, that is. That
Trap-
was like the most.
Trapped in the
Black
Closet.
Panther don't feel like.
Trapping. Oh, what? Say it again.
Did you
Ain't
see
no
Trapped in the
black
Closet?
people in Black Panther.
Yo,
but it's like,
yo, just trying to give me
it's
canceled,
like
bro.
Marvel, so they fucking.
I've
up. I
seen
don't
it.
know. It's like Marvel.
Fool, Trapped in the Closet is out. Like that's it's a whole series.
Now I seen it on YouTube. I never seen Trap in the Closet like.
The full. I
In
want to say it's
theater.
like 6
So
parts.
you never seen a black movie with black people in the theater?
Well, Black Panther. It
Nah,
was
that
a lot,
was- you seen
a
it
lot of
theater
niggas
now?
was there.
Who?
Black Panther in theater?
Yeah, yeah.
What about Rise?
It was the most black people I've ever seen in theater.
You got Sir.
Was it?
Yeah, they
No.
had dashikis. Like,
When I
everybody
went and
was.
seen Baby Boy, that was the most black people I ever seen in a movie theater.
Gotcha.
Mine was
See, Black
Rise.
Panther, that shit was like, I was mad when that shit came out because they had white people there acting like it was too
Man.
much going on.
But it's
You
different.
had
'cause-
white saviors out in plenty. The white saviors out. Oh my god,
Yeah.
man. Yo, niggas who like, bruh, white folks who believe like they're the savior to like black folks because they like pull up a BLM sign and wear dashikis. Those are the worst type of folks on the planet. Listen, I would prefer like a full-on Proud Boy Trump nigga over like a white person who thinks like them carrying a BLM sign is their way of, you know, like quote unquote saving black folks.
I mean, they got to fight, they fight. I guess. I don't know. That's crazy. You never seen it. So that was the only one was Black Panther.
Yeah,
so
man.
you never seen a hood movie with black people there.
In theaters, no.
But I think it's different because you're from Los Angeles, so it's more black people. But like Dakota and Providence, Rhode Island, there's not a lot of black people. So
I see.
the movie theater when Black Panther, that's why I'm like, that was the first time, and you even said for yourself.
Yeah, and also too, I turned 18 about like 6 years ago. So
Judge, yeah, that was.
yeah, so like times before that, I have to rely on African parents to take us to movie theaters.
Oh, yeah, they not fucking.
Yeah. Because were you
Watch this shit
allowed?
when it come out.
Were you allowed to listen to rap music and stuff?
Oh
growing
yeah.
up?
Yeah, like my
They didn't
mom-
What's your
regulate.
favorite artist growing up? So you was born in '98.
Yes. So Drake.
Drake. Wow.
So peep this. So I discovered probably. So
That's
again,
crazy.
no, right? So here, so like the first like project that I actually like went like searching for was So Far Gone.
What's the first album you bought?
was probably.
Have you ever bought? Yeah, you wouldn't definitely have bought an album. He was born in '98.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I bought Drake's "Thank Me Later" on iTunes, and that was me actually like giving me giving like my sister, yo, please get it for me, right? So, yeah, man. So I probably say 2008-ish is when I really went searching for hip hop.
So Drake raised you.
Yeah, Drake raised me. Lil Wayne, Hobson.
Who would you find more important in your musical category?
Oh, Drake.
More than Wayne?
Bro, yeah. Drake to me, I'll probably say niggas like Jay-Z.
Nah, Drake's better than all of them.
Yeah, Jay-Z, maybe Biggie, right? But in terms of the greatest of all time, Drake to me is who I would put as like.
That's tight though.
This guy is a God tier, bro. He's a God tier rapper, you know.
I remember when he first came to Cash Money.
Really?
Yeah.
And, yo, when you first heard Drake, was you like, yo, this nigga can rap and say, oh my, bro, this nigga is a god?
No.
No?
None of that. Drake was cool. He was a cool dude. He's a talented guy. He's a different kind of artist. Like,
yeah.
I've always compared him to Madonna. Like culturally, he's like he can do anything. Like if you know who Madonna is, and people kind of get upset when I say this, because Madonna is a white woman. So naturally they just, it's a white woman versus understanding the musical implications of what I'm talking about. Madonna is the type of artist that used to go around and do every kind of sound and make it work for her. Drake does the exact same thing.
Who's your GOAT? Because me personally, like when I say, yo, Drake is the greatest of all time, like you got folks who look at me like, nigga, what?
I think that's dope as fuck because, like I said, I remember him coming to Cash Money, seeing him early. So it's amazing to think like there's a generation of people he raised. That's dope.
I think if we compare careers in line, no matter what era these people came out, if we line their careers up in like by era,
right?
I think Drake is high in ranking.
I just think he's not really comparable to hip hop artists. I think he's a kind of a pop artist. He's always been. He doesn't wear the burden of culture. Hip hop is more important about bearing the burden of culture. Jay-Z came to like a world that didn't want him. Snoop came to a world that didn't want him. 50 Cent came to a world that didn't want him. Kanye came to a world that didn't want him. Drake was like all open arms.
Well, speaking of Kanye and Young Money, did you guys see the clip of Amber Rose saying that she A&R'd Monster?
Yeah.
With Kanye, Eminem, and Nicki Minaj. What y'all think about that?
I believe it. I think
Eminem's not on Monster.
It wasn't Monster?
No, it was Rick Ross, Kanye, and Jay-Z.
Oh, Eminem. Oh, I forgot to say Eminem standing.
First off, M.
Wait, what song is Eminem in? Oh, that's Roman's Revenge.
Yeah, Roman's Revenge.
That's Roman's Revenge. Okay. Yeah, but what y'all thought about that?
I mean, I like me personally, like when I say I believe her, I will say this. Do I think that maybe she invited Nicki Minaj to the studio? Yes. Now, is that where like A&R like stop and ends? Because I don't know like much about like an A&R, but is A&R just inviting somebody to the studio, and if they hop on a record, like that's it?
I mean, I would think Amber Rose, that's what she would call it, but obviously an A&R is a lot more. But I mean, I believe if she says he wasn't fully aware of Nicki Minaj, I believe it.
Okay.
Isn't that a form of producing too, though?
No.
Just putting an artist, introducing somebody, hey, add this person to this song?
That's a good idea.
Good idea.
So does Amber Rose deserve any type of credits on the track?
No.
I think it's equivalent.
What?
She deserves nothing.
For her telling him, hey, this is a new artist, put this girl on this track that you got right here, she embody this, she shouldn't get no type of nothing?
For
Y'all
what?
crazy as hell. Y'all
what?
crazy.
So let me ask you.
For money, Nicki?
For a woman recommending a woman?
Yes.
So Diddy's new song with Bryson Tiller? There was a big thing. His ex said that she put him onto that song. Like she heard the song and she put him on. So she was coming out saying that she wants A&R credit because she put Diddy onto that song that he put out and he's not with her. So do you think she is an A&R for that?
These women are crazy.
Putting somebody onto a song and sharing it with them and say, listen to this, is different from somebody hearing a beat, hearing a verse on it and thinking, oh, this person would sound good on there. You should come pull up to the studio, drop a 16. That's different to me than sending somebody a
But
track.
she heard the song before. The song that she heard, Diddy end up taking that same song and rapping on it.
But was it already out?
It was leaked. It was like a leaked song.
No, that's different to me. That's different to me.
A&R credit, but that's dope.
Yeah, man, that's dope.
dope.
No, but speaking of Kanye though, yo, they did our boy Kid Cudi bad.
Rolling Loud?
Bro. Yo, y'all see that bullshit they did, yo? So Kanye said he wasn't showing up to Rolling Loud. He wasn't performing. So they went ahead and gave, like Kid Cudi is his op right now. So they gave his op
That's his son.
son. But like they're currently beefing now.
That's his son.
Son op, right?
No, that's his son.
Right? So pretty much like they gave Kid Cudi the headliner. So yo, you do it. So what Kanye did was, because Lil Durk was kind of like performing around the same time as well. So what Kanye did was he came out during Durk's set to take away from Kid Cudi's set.
You don't know that's why.
Man, come on, man. Bro, Kanye a petty nigga, man.
Y'all don't think you can't just estimate. You just can't imagine that this is why you're sure of it. I can understand why that could be a thought. But,
Yeah.
but I don't think that had nothing to do with why them people was throwing stuff. I seen that too. And he got up there, he took his ball and went home.
Yo, also too, I seen the wildest shit. There was a fan who was wearing like a Kid Cudi shirt, like the Ghost shit, and then leaving his set to go see Durk and Kanye. I said, yo, these niggas ain't loyal at all, man.
Bro, that's his son. And sometimes, like, it get out of control. Like, he don't. There's no way I would beef with nobody or have nothing negative to say about somebody that changed my life. I don't care what Lil Wayne, Birdman, Mac, 10, anybody did, Game, no matter what. You ain't gonna hear me speak down on him. So for him to say any of the shit he's saying, he just a foul ass nigga for that.
Now, I would say this. Regarding Kid Cudi, he was foul as fuck for taking the side of P. Davidson.
Yeah, I think
That shit's some sucker shit.
Meaning, bro, if you my mans, bro, like, yo.
I put you on, I change your life.
And this.
my wife.
Right. And it's racially ambiguous, mixed white boy / black boy, because P. Davidson is black.
I don't know.
Right? So.
Is he?
He's mixed. I know for sure, right? P.
Mixed
Davidson's
with what?
I never heard. He mixed with white people.
Nah, P is mixed. Like, P's like Logic.
He's like Italian mixed with English.
Yeah.
He's like Italian mixed with Scottish. Yeah. Italian mixed with Irish. He's
All right,
not
listen.
Italian mixed with nothing African. Yeah,
what
you got that one wrong.
What percent you think he got of the
Yo,
the
listen.
black?
I've heard Pete was mixed just too many times that I'm just starting to repeat it.
Pete
If
is
he's not
not
mixed,
mixed.
Pete,
That was a horrible. Yeah,
Pete, hand me back that black card, my nigga, right? If you're not mixed, bro, him and that shit
He
back.
don't got the black
He
card.
like, what you taught? I never used it.
No.
Wait, Glasses. So what you think about what Game said about Dre?
He tripped out, man. He was going through it. Game is kind of fighting a lot of a lot of battles on his own, and people should be helping him. So I think he was just happy somebody actually, gave him somebody of stature gave him some help. But Chuck knows, just like I know, Dre. That's everything. But I'm sure he knows more about their situation than even I do. So, but yes, he tripping.
Did you think that he sent a shot on violence to Dr. Dre?
I doubt it. I mean, Game is really smart. He's one of the best people I know from the West Coast at marketing. Him, Kendrick, Nip. Those are the three best guys with marketing. So they know what they're doing. They can make something happen, and everybody else will insinuate, and they'll just be like, man, that's not what I'm talking about.
Man, he said, I knock at the door, and Dre never answered. But the Hit Boy Beats knock.
I don't know what that meant, but
That's what he said on
my
violence.
little nigga, but
I never heard it.
What specifically that meant, but I mean, Chuck is a really. The reason he's such a brilliant artist is because he wears his emotions on his sleeve. And he always right there all the time. I always tell Joey Westside from the Giants the same thing. It makes you a brilliant artist, but it don't always make you the best gangster rapper to wear your emotions, on your sleeve.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, more Rolling Loud tea. Brittany Renner.
Why was she there? Why was she there? Yo, first off, there needs to be an investigation. Who the fuck is Brittany Renner? Like, first off, I'm kind of salty because I applied for like press credentials at Rolling Loud like fucking last year, and these niggas rejected me. But somehow fucking Brittany Renner is going around flirting and shit with fucking Kodak Black while conducting a fucking interview.
Flacco.
She went viral twice.
I was contacted.
While listen, bro. Here's why I'm fucking mad. when did Brittany Renner become a hip hop journalist to where now she's going around trying to interview fucking rappers rolling loud? And the interview that went viral was with Kodak Black, where she was like damn near offering to suck this nigga dick.
I thought they was about to kiss, but Rolling Loud got me fucked up too. They reached out to me.
Really?
They reached out to me. And
Wow.
you see I wasn't out there.
Here, if I look.
That's
So,
crazy.
Wait. I'm petty, so let me just call out the person who freaking rejected me, bro. This is bullshit. This is wait, hold up. So, wow.
I'm not gonna name drop.
Flock was taking
Yo,
shots
listen,
early.
Yo, listen, man. Carrie from Rolling Loud. Look at this, man. Yo, I applied last year, and she got back to me, what, last month? No.
Thank you for your interest in covering Rolling Loud Miami 2022 and for your patience. Unfortunately, Rolling Loud is not able to accommodate your request to cover the festival as press this year.
Man, come on, bro. But Brittany Renner got a press pass to go ahead and just...
Not only did she
Come
get a
on,
press
man.
pass, but she is the main. She back there getting the Kevin Gates, the Kodak Black. She backstage getting it.
She's getting the top artist.
Yeah.
She's not even interviewing them and asking them... Bro, she's legit just starting and botting on camera.
Hey, don't hate the player though. Hate
Come
the game.
on, bruh.
She doing what they letting her do.
How the real hip-hop niggas got rejected, but a broad who was... Bro, listen, have you seen...
Do you consider yourself a real hip hop nigga?
Yes, yeah, of course. Listen, I cover strictly hip hop on my channel.
Do you really? For real?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Now, like, and on No Jumper, we cover much more, but on my channel, is the new
You
hip
know
hop.
what hip hop is? Like for real?
Yeah, rap music.
No.
Well, question to you, right? What's hip hop then to you?
Well, no, this is what hip hop is.
Okay.
Not to me. This is, you will remember this.
Yeah,
It's
tell me.
street urban culture. So it's like it revolves around street urban culture.
Yeah.
Densely populated, crime-ridden neighborhoods, right? It's not just observers, it's participants. So it's people who the crime affected them. You could have people like Tribe who didn't fall into crime or don't talk about it, or you could have people like Ice-T that can rap about the crime itself. So that's really the culture, and everything it spins off, the languages and all these different places. It's not just music. It's really important, like when you're saying it, because I do consider you somebody that the culture respect. Like I haven't really got into all your content. I've seen some of your stuff, and I think you're a real wise young nigga. But you just really got to know what it is, and then you build from there.
Yeah, right. But like, I do think though that hip hop has evolved at least past the quote unquote. Again, like when I think about streets, I'm thinking about just us as like consumers and people who who listens and digest the music. Now,
You can still
like,
be fans, but that don't mean you the culture.
No,
Like
right?
we all watch the NBA, but we ain't NBA players.
No, right? Here, right? So like, I definitely like somewhat agree, but I think that hip hop has evolved past, like, if it's not the hood shit, it's not hip hop. Like for example, guys like Drake to me is hip hop. Logic to me, who actually raps and spit.
No, they could just be dope rappers. Like you don't have to be hip hop.
So what is hip hop? Like right now,
It's
like what?
street art. It's the same thing it always been. It's
No,
just,
but like what artists would you consider hip hop right now?
Chief Keef, 6 years ago, right? The cultural revolution, Lil Baby, the culture phenomenon. Kodak Black is super killer.
Yeah.
The Baby is super killer. You know what I mean? He makes a weird brand of both. YG, super cultural. Like it requires you to carry the burden of culture. It don't have to just be criminals.
Is
It can
Eminem
be
hip hop?
Where you're
Kendrick Lamar, like Good Kid, Mad City. That's the same crime spoken from an observer's
course.
perspective. So even if he rapping about crime or whatever, he still grew up in those same environments and those same parties. Everybody at the same party. If you're not at these parties, you're not one of us. And it's really important to say that. Like rap music is as mainstream as American pop. It's gonna be
Of course.
Jack Harlow's, a lot of dope rappers. Super dope rappers, but they don't have to be hip hop.
Well, like hip hop is currently a genre of music though, and I believe that niggas like Eminem, Jack Harlow, Drake, those guys belong under the umbrella of hip hop.
M is not like Jack Harlow or Drake.
Okay, break it down.
M is very much like, so that same white person before M was born was a punk rock person. That was still white street urban lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like there are some places around this country where poor white people exist in the same places that we exist, or poor white people exist in street urban places. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't just no fucking rap music. You can't pick up a CD and just be hip hop. You know what I mean? And that's what happens to all the other genres. I don't want to get preaching and teaching, but it's important you know, fuck everybody else. It's important you know that it's more than just the music. It's a representative. It's like a window into life that we never got. You know, people didn't know our world at first. They didn't know what was going on in the Bronx. They didn't know what was going on in Brooklyn and Compton. They didn't know, and we gave them a sneak peek in. That's what it'll always represent. The reason we figured out it was an opioid epidemic in Atlanta is because of Future. The reason we figured out it was all this crazy gun violence in Chicago is because of Chief Keef and their movement. That's what hip hop does. It makes you aware of everything going on in street urban communities. So there's a lot of people that rap, like a Drake, a Jack Harlow, and I hate to compare them two because they're completely different, but they neither one particularly represents hip hop. They both make fantastic rap music. Jack Harlow kind of makes it easy listening, like Kenny G for jazz or what would be considered jazz.
Yeah.
Drake is different because he could go around the country and like do what we do musically, but that don't mean you the culture.
You feel like Wiz is?
Yeah, I mean, but I think Wiz is a hipster, so it's always this weird space where you can exist as a stoner if you grew up where we grew up at. Cypress Hill, Snoop Dogg. I mean, but there is a cultural burden that you wear. It's a language, it's a lingo, and it don't switch everywhere you stop.
Well, let's get into.
Wait though, right? But I definitely get your point. But here's where like I disagree. I do things that like things evolve, right? And you know, like again, for example, like hip hop started, you know, in New York, you know, like from the trenches and the streets. But now, like things have evolved to where not everything hip hop has to be the hood and some street shit, right?
It's only the hood.
It's
I
not,
don't
you
think
don't
so,
feel like
man.
it could be black culture though?
No, it's not. Because
It's a form of black culture though.
It's more street urban culture. It's just we happen to be the face of street urban. That's what is more important. You know what I mean? Like, it don't like evolving is not saying it's inclusive. Like it still represents culture is evolving. Chicago wasn't that Chicago 20 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Different places evolve in culture, but it still represents those hood places. And without the hood, there is no hip hop. There's no hip hop out of the hood. It's only fans of hip hop out of the hood. It's not even hip out of the hood.
I feel like the hood is definitely but the origins of hip hop. But in 2022, I wouldn't say like all these rappers like a Drake, like a Jack Harlow, et cetera, like those guys are disqualified from hip hop just because they're not from the hood.
But I feel like it was partying.
Hip-hop
I
not-
feel like hip hop started with partying, like Cool Herc.
Partying inside the project.
Yeah, but everyone that was partying wasn't hood. It was just
No,
black.
partying in the projects.
Yeah, but I can
So
live in a.
whoever went to those projects was hood.
Now everybody in the project is not hood though.
Everybody in the project's hood.
So if you live in a poor area, you're automatically hood.
What? That's
Like
the
you
hood.
a good kid, Mad City. Like I'm a good kid
You
by
don't
living.
think Kendrick is hood?
Yeah, I know I do, but I'm saying like I think any black kid in poverty is hood.
But every black experience is not poor.
Yeah,
And that's why I'm saying the difference is. So if you grew up in a middle class area of, let's say Toronto, a middle class Jewish neighborhood of Toronto, it's just different. There's nothing wrong. You like rap is the thing about rap that I love is super mainstream. It's for everybody. Anybody can use the vocal delivery that is rap that we popularize, right? But hip hop is specific, and it should always be that way. There's nothing wrong with having more people make rap music. That shit is dope. But when you start calling them hip hop, it's almost unfair in what you create for people that come from where you come from. Imagine, people saying they something you find culturally, bless
Sorry.
you,
Thank
you
you.
find culturally
Gesundheit.
important. It's important that we keep it that way.
So where do you guys rank 2 Chainz at? Because a guy just recently went viral for saying that 2 Chainz is the best Atlanta rapper of all time. Where y'all rank 2 Chainz?
Now that's the best rapper of Atlanta.
nah.
Wait, Riley, can you play in the clip, please? So if you go to like Josh's email, he got a copy of the notes. And just play the clip.
You know what 2 Chainz is pretty dope though.
He's nasty.
2 Chainz is nice. Not top though. I can't put Chainz over Tip.
Yeah.
Can't put Chainz over Tip.
Right, then you
I
can.
can't put Chainz over. Well,
We can hear it right now. It's muted.
And I stand on that. 2 Chainz is the greatest rapper of all time, and I will stand on that. Like 2 Chainz is up there
He
with
spoke
Lil
enough.
Wayne. 2 Chainz is better than Drake. 2 Chainz is better than 90% of rappers, and I stand on that.
Deadman got
2
that track
Chainz
pipe.
is the greatest
All right,
rapper
all right,
of
all
all
right.
time, and I will
said
stand
Atlanta.
on that.
That just-
Like 2
that
Chainz
changed
is
the
over
whole
Yeah,
thing.
he
there
said of all
with
time.
Lil
No,
Wayne.
no.
Think about that, girl.
Question is though, right? So one, because like,
Okay, so not him.
because like that's just blasphemy. Like us even trying to like intellectualize 2 Chainz being of all time, it's just blasphemy. So we would just even.
He the greatest rapper. Nah.
Nah, bruh. Right, so like we were redirected to just Atlanta.
Yeah.
Now, where do you rank 2 Chainz in terms of the greatest rappers of Atlanta? Because again, here. So I
If
believe-
we go on top 10,
yeah,
He's 10.
is he a
because Lotto
10?
just listen though.
Or is he top
10.
20?
He's 10.
No, listen though. So Lotto just made a song saying Outkast, T.I., they're not from Atlanta.
No,
so
that's Amaretta.
No, T.I. is from Atlanta.
Amaretta made that
yeah.
song.
So
But she wasn't saying T.I. She's saying
Like-
T.I. from Bankhead. So she wasn't talking about Bankhead.
got you. So if we're just going by the general discussion of Atlanta or by the actual, like this person here is from like a county a mile away from Atlanta, just a general like conversation.
Mm-hmm.
General conversation, I'll probably put T.I. above 2 Chainz,
I'll put Ludacris.
Luda, Outkast,
Future. Future is
yeah.
95 million.
Yeah.
I'll put the Migos
Future.
past 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Now the Migos is a good conversation because I like the Migos, but I do like Chainz, and that's a really good conversation. Jeezy,
Yeah.
you put him? Well, you won't count him because he's from? Do you not? Because he count from another part of Macon. Even
Yeah.
though he repped Atlanta.
And what about Gucci?
Yeah, right, because people are saying that Jeezy isn't even like nowhere like near like.
Yeah, he's from a different. But I'm saying
Yeah.
because he repped Atlanta, do we just?
Oh, yeah,
give him
yeah,
Atlanta?
yeah.
But you saying without Jeezy?
No. Like just like the general conversation. So Jeezy will count as well.
He's
probably
above
be
2
Yeah, he
Chainz.
probably be
Is
10.
Soulja Boy?
I'll put Gucci Mane
Soulja Boy from
above
Atlanta?
2 Chainz.
I don't know, but he hopped in the
Soulja Boy?
beef,
Soulja
the
Boy
song.
said he's from Atlanta.
The song that you
Yeah,
talking
Soulja Boy
about,
said he's from a lot of places though.
the song that you talking about, it was a bunch of like beef and shit going on when it came out, and he hopped in.
Yeah, Soulja Boy is from a lot of places though, man. So I don't know if we can even put Soulja Boy in the Atlanta discussion.
Playboy
Good
Cardi.
question.
Nah, man, we can't put Playboy
Playboy Cardi's like the song
above 2 Chainz right now.
No.
Nah, boy, like Cardi hasn't
I
done
don't think y'all
enough
know
yet
how
to be
big
above 2
Playboy
Chainz.
Cardi
Bro.
is. Like if you
No,
to
he's
some people,
big.
He's a legend.
No, listen, he's huge, but he hasn't done enough yet for me to
To
put
where he
it
should be on that list.
above
I
2
like
Chainz.
Cardi
Yeah.
a lot too. I like that 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Little
Just
Baby,
natural
Little
thing.
Baby or 2 Chainz.
Right today, 2 Chainz.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't have an order,
Oh,
but
my
I
fault.
think
No, Young Thug though. Nah, Young Thug over 2 Chainz.
Definitely
For a
above
fact.
2
Exactly.
Chainz.
For a
Nah,
fact.
Thug above
That's
2
a
Chainz,
fact.
man.
That's not even a question.
Nah,
wait, I
Thug
wasn't
is on
agreeing
there.
with that, but I was adding them to my
I
list.
don't know if I'm gonna go Thug over Chainz just yet.
Shoot, I might
I
even
don't
get
know if I'm
Gunna
gonna
a little
go
bit.
Thugs over Chain yet.
No, like Thug, like listen,
Nah,
Thug has done a lot, and Thug also like defined the sound. You feel me, right?
What's that?
Like again, like the whole like mumble melodic shit. That was Thug.
You don't think that was Future?
Nah,
Nah,
man.
that was-
Nah, Thug was first.
Thug did it like
I
high
think that's-
pitch,
I
and
think
Future
that's
did it like
Future.
I
Future
think
did
that's
like
Future.
he did
Y'all
more with
just trying
the
to
deep
give some-
voice.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
but Future was
Future.
actually saying shit though. Like Thug was melodic. Like
But
Thug.
Future is melodic too.
No, right. But here's where like things are like type of different. Thug was like what we call mumble rap, right? So Thug was the melodic mumble rap.
A lot of people think Future is mumble rap.
Oh, nah, Future has to be saying shit. Like Thug just
But I think all
They
the
all
rappers
be saying
say
shit.
something. I think what you can understand is
Yeah,
why
of course.
you call it mumble.
Yeah, right. So Thug shit was more like undecipherable, right? So Thug created the whole mumble rap, which produced the Uzi,
The Gunners.
Cardi, a Lil Pump. You feel me?
But you don't think
I think you
Future
gotta give
created
Future that.
Thug? It's
Yeah.
just like for me, the whole
Yeah.
Drake style.
Nah,
I
wait.
credit that to Nelly and Ja Rule.
Nah, bro. Wayne created Thug.
Yeah.
No,
Because
no.
Rich Homie Quan was more when Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug were together. Rich Homie Quan took all the Future sounding like no one ever thought.
I think it's Future. I do think
Of
Thug
course.
is Future.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that. We would have to get at the Future.
All right.
With Thug, we gotta say Thug is Future son.
But I
Yeah.
still put Thug over 2 Chainz though. Because think about the impact.
Both Thug
YSL.
and Future is over 2 Chainz right now.
All Atlanta right now is on him. All the new Atlanta artists, and now that they're all gone, you're gonna see the effects of what happens to Atlanta when. Because
I know it's crazy too, right, Rob? Right. I know it's crazy too, because even
It's a thought.
right, because like guys like
Thug
Lil
is some
Baby
shit.
and Cardi, they're coming up as well. So let's say in 3 or 4 years, God forbid the Rico dodges Lil Baby, right? But in 3 to 4 years, guys like Cardi and Lil Baby would like have surpassed 2 Chainz, right? So I don't
think
know,
you
man.
gotta work a little. Thug, that might be a conversation.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think we kind of really take 2 Chainz for granted, honestly.
Of course.
I think maybe. Shit, I don't know. Thug is some shit on his own right. He's a different talent.
We probably do take him for granted, but greatest of all time as well.
That's not even.
That's wild.
Something which
And from him coming from Titty Boy to 2
I'll tell you
Chainz.
one thing. I don't think nobody could bore him out on a rap record. I don't think Andre. I don't think Ye.
Bars?
Yeah, I don't think
nobody
Lil
could
Baby.
bore him out.
Nah, Lil Baby can't even bar him up.
He can rap. I tell you
Young
that
Thug
motherfucker
can't bar
can
him
rap.
up.
I don't like
Jeezy
think that.
can't bar him up.
Nah.
Ain't nobody breathing
T.I.
air.
can't bar
I
him
don't
up.
think I would put him on a song, and I think somebody would just have a much better version.
He bodied Mercy.
Nobody
He had
from
the best
Atlanta?
verse on
Or
Mercy.
period.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
Nah.
He bodied
I
Kanye
think it's
Pusha
gonna
T.
be tough to body
I
him
definitely
on
got
the record.
Drake.
I think Fabulous could body
wait,
2
wait.
Chainz.
Listen. When Drake wrote Western Road Flows, that proved to me that Drake's pen, I'll put Drake's pen game just in terms of like his rapping ability, bro. It has to be top 5 of all time. I'll probably say this is Jay Electronica is who I will call a god tier rapper, meaning like his
I
his
like
bars.
that. That's a good taste.
Yeah,
proud of
right?
you. That's pretty good.
You know, he's a god tier rapper to me, and I'll say Jay has a has like a rap level that I believe nobody else has touched yet. So Jay Electronica is
All right.
right, and he's a god tier rapper. Then below him, Wayne, Drake, Jay.
Kendrick.
I wouldn't say Kendrick is in that category yet as like spitters under Jay Electronica. No,
Bless you.
no, you feel me?
Sorry, thank you.
You know what? I'm not mad at that. I have listened to Jay Electronica and realized what he does is pretty phenomenal.
Exhibit C to me, I never seen rapping like that before, bro.
No, that's really one of the most special rappers. I'm proud of
He
you,
got the
dog.
best
That's
verse
all
on
right.
Donda too. I mean Donda, the first album.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that Exhibit C that's really special.
That's different,
incredible.
Let's get into some drama.
It's just
With our-
drama.
We got a lot of rap talk going on. Let's get into some messy shit.
All right, let's
Can you
listen
break
to it.
down Soulja Boy and Charleston White?
Yeah, so, well, first off, I'm not even sure exactly what Soulja Boy's issue with Charleston White is, but I do know like Charleston White has said some like foul shit, so, you know.
Pyru.
He said on Say Cheese, Charleston White said to Soulja Boy, he was like, he was coming at him because you know how he came at Young Dolph and all them for dying. He was like, you ain't really built like that. Like, you ain't like these dudes. If you were like these dudes, you would be dead.
Man, it's a
Yeah.
video with Charleston White, and I get the whole like shock value and all of that, but that man disrespected Nipsey and King Von, and he
We'll talk
said
about that, yeah.
he said that he prays that every gang member
Dies.
like that.
Now, I don't support that, you know, like me personally saying, I don't wish death on nobody, right? Saying that all gang members should die, to me, that's some foul shit. But let's just talk about like the Soulja Boy stuff first.
Yeah.
And then we can like discuss that video
Yeah, yeah.
because like we, you know, also, you know, got a clip. But, you know, here's my whole thing. So Soulja Boy, I guess, felt insulted because Charleston White told him, you know, like, you're not like Young Dolph and Draco, you know, like, you're not like these guys. I can understand it. Now, when Soulja Boy wanted to talk to Charleston White, now, here's why I'm kind of proud of Charleston White in this regard. He takes the role of a civilian gangster. Now, I'll say this, like,
That don't even go together.
exactly, right?
It's like quiet noise.
It's
Sunny
like
Storms.
like Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, it's
You
like
just see, yeah, you feel me?
horrible idea.
No, but though, right? But like, and he calls himself a civilian gangster, and here's why I'm proud of him, right? Because first off, and here's why you can't beat a civilian gangster. A nigga who would tell you, listen, you have morals and ethics. So if I shoot you, you won't tell on me, but if you shoot me, I'll call the police before you even leave my house. A
Wait,
nigga
and
like
what
that.
are you proud of?
Well, here, right? So here's what I'm proud of. He's
This is
standing
some
his ground.
Super unhip hop shit to say you're saying.
No, right, but like, and here's why I'm proud of Charleston White. He is at least standing his ground whenever he's approached, right?
Is he?
Yeah, bro. He put out the mace, and that
Is
this.
that standing your ground?
Oh, also too, right?
2022?
Wait, the right, and then also too, there was a video that surfaced afterwards where I believe it was a Pyru dude. I don't know your like name, bro, but if you know are watching, please comment it. But a Pyru dude approached him for comments about the Pyru, and yo, he squared up and said, yo, what's up?
I mean, when he got behind the lady.
Well, he did like square up first though, and bro wasn't really like pressing his issue, you know.
I think it's a little bit more complicated. Soulja Boy, if Soulja Boy is like that, then you definitely look. I'm not gonna ask him to confront anybody because that's not really what he's about. I think he's not a civilian gangster. I think he's a civilian. I don't think there's nothing gangster about that.
He's dangerous though. He's
he's a gang member though, right? He was a gang member. Well, he was. He said.
No, he's not.
Damn. And he said that he was rolling with the 60s.
He's not.
Damn. Okay. Well, Charleston White, definitely respond back, man, because you said tripping now. You feel me?
It's not.
Yeah.
He's a civilian. He's not really a civilian gangster. He's a
only
guy that has a lot of knowledge. I mean, a really smart guy that misuses the stuff that he's doing, and it's very misleading. You know, the thing about gang banging, like I understand a lot of his impressions, or even with Soulja Boy. But there's a way to do anything better, and then there's a way to do things with intentions of just being an outlier. It's somebody I've met, somebody I talked to. Really, really intelligent dude, but I think he's just taking a real dangerous path. And
he's taking it too far.
And it's not really nothing gangster about it. That's not gangster. Gangster is different. I mean, and it's to mace somebody for sure, you would get beat up. Like if you went to the hood and you told somebody else you maced them, we'll probably just beat you up. You just made us look stupid.
Now, Charleston Guns, though, like he's the funniest nigga on the fucking internet. So Charleston White had a video where he was talking about, yo, I dare you niggas to pull up if you want to. And he had the biggest guns I've ever seen. So he's saying, yo, I'm willing to take it where y'all are willing to take it. Plus, I'm a civilian, right? So, again, I don't know what to call it, but
he's just a regular person. Most regular people.
Who's an ex-gangster? Like, because he went to jail for some shit.
He's not an ex-gangster. He's a kid who got lost in the streets and just signed up for anything and blamed everybody else versus his decisions.
Wait, kid.
What's his
Ain't the
occupation?
nigga like fucking 60 years old, right?
No, he's not that old. He just look older.
He's like 40 something.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
but he's not a gangster. It's not like gangster to defend your house. That's your right as any man. See, like somehow we get lost off what being a man is. Being a man is defending your property. He's supposed to defend his property. It's not tough to defend your property. It's not. That's what you're supposed to do. It's not him being gangster or any of that stuff. He's just being a man. But again, I just think in that particular situation with Soulja Boy, if you got his name in your mouth, I just wouldn't have maced him. We could have had a conversation or we could have squabbled. That's being a man.
But if 12 niggas is walking towards me, I'm not waiting for 12 enemies to come and step up to me.
Walking towards you, that mace wouldn't have worked on all 12. They'd have ran your ass down and hurt you. So the story is incomplete for sure, because if it was 12 of anybody and you got one can of mace, they're going to get you.
Yeah.
And they put you in the hospital.
What does he do for a living? Who
he's a YouTuber, speaker.
But he's like he said he's an activist in Texas. But he actually dropped an interview like 4 or 5 hours ago with academics talking about the Soulja Boy situation. And the thing is, Charleston White, he's not a gangster, but like the thing that everybody gotta understand, he is dangerous. Like he will hurt you. Like he literally broke down and said, yo, every day I prepare
He's
to
not
hurt
gonna
somebody.
hurt anybody.
But when he did the Soulja Boy, he actually did hurt them because they ran.
He didn't hurt him. He's not gonna hurt anybody. Let me tell you something about being a civilian. You're not going to break the law. You're not gonna hurt anybody.
But if they attack you though, because that's the thing, everyone's gonna approach him, so he's gonna have the right to stand his ground.
It's not even a stand your ground law. He's just playing on borrowed time. Just a bad situation. It's not. He's not a dangerous man. He's not any of that. He's somebody who understands the power of the internet and being somewhere where people can't get to you at, and then making yourself not available to be accountable for what you say.
Well, hey, Charleston White has a violent history though. Like
No, Charleston White went to jail for a crime. We don't know his history. Somebody can tell you anything.
Yeah, of course. No, because he claimed he went to jail for a body.
Sure.
Now, nobody has pulled up his paperwork yet, so, we really can't confirm that yet, right?
Flacco, you got to find that paperwork.
Yeah, we can confirm it yet.
Again, somebody that's a killer is not violent or dangerous. Depends on what kind of killer you are. Depends on a lot of things. Charleston White is a really smart person, but more than anything, he uses intellect to be cunning and be misleading.
Of course, like
some
a fox.
of his points make sense, but then some of them are just ridiculous. And it's all for the same thing, and it's all for gain. It ain't really for to help empower anybody, to break any cycles, to break any curse. It's not for any of that. And it's really important that people see that. This is not somebody like, this is somebody I have respect for and had a lot of respect for at one time. You know what I'm saying? He's not just some person. And it's important. Nothing about him is dangerous. He's not a dangerous person.
Has this disrespectful angle always been what he does?
If Riley would have played the video, Riley?
My opinion is he reacts like a woman. You know what I mean? And I'm not calling him like a bitch or he wouldn't stand up for himself. He's a man, but it's more emotions. It's like, okay, if you say something I don't agree with, I'm going to say anything to hurt your feelings. So I'm gonna say the most foul shit to you I could say because I want to hurt your feelings more. Something that you would do to a guy. It's not really masculine. He don't settle things in a masculine way. He don't settle them. It's not gangster, it's just being a man. Being accountable is being a man. You know what I'm saying? If you say something about somebody, as a man, you should want to be accountable. If you sitting in this podcast room and you saying fucked up shit about people and you don't want to deal with the shit you saying, you shouldn't say what you saying.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that would be my thing with him particularly.
Let's play the video.
To all Crips and Bloods, death to all GDs and BDs. May they all die like
This
King
nigga is-
Von.
Yeah, we don't
May they
co-sign this, by the
all
way.
die like Drakeo the Ruler. May they all die like Nipsey Hussle in vain.
All right, so I do want to say this. We don't co-sign this weird shit.
Nothing about this is funny, entertaining. Like, it's just...
It's some real clown shit
That's
right
some
here.
weird niggas. That's weird.
That's clown shit.
That's why I don't get why somebody would look at that for 2 seconds and think he's dangerous. That motherfucker's not dangerous, man. He's a fucking corny comedian at times. Like, to shout a bunch of names of people that you haven't heard is not really gangster or dangerous. Draco is not even a gang member.
Yeah, of course.
Draco is not a gang member at all.
Yeah.
Draco is not a gangster. So then just to even say that name is just you're trying to upset people that's a fan. That's why he's not naming regular gang members who have died.
What do you like count though as a gangster? Like, what's your definition of?
A real definition of a gangster.
Yeah.
You're part of a gang.
Somebody
group of
who really
people
got put on,
that's
got an
willing to make
official,
Got you. Okay.
and they get it cracking.
Like a gangster is just somebody, like a gangster don't mean you steal purses, it just means you're part of a group of people willing to commit crimes
Yeah.
to advance your agenda.
Of course, of course.
That's all a gang is. And he's not a gangster, or Draco is not a gangster. Draco is a man that did what he had to do to survive.
Yeah.
So he just naming names that people that have fans.
Now here's where his stance to me is hypocritical. Because at Nipsey's funeral, he rode with the 60s. He was, in the car up front with them, right?
He from LA?
No, but he
No.
was coming out here.
Yeah. But then he left Nipsey's funeral, and now he's doing some shit like this. And to me, loyalty to me is everything. Meaning, like, Adam put me on. I would never in my life leave here, then talk shit about Adam, right? So for him to roll with the 60s, be embraced like that at the funeral, be up front, and then leave that shit, now he's out here saying, fuck Nipsey. To me, that's some wild shit.
But that's why I think in some cases, I don't know what his relationship is with them, but sometimes we got to be held responsible for the people who we co-sign.
That's a super important thing. It's a lot of people that I fuck with personally that I don't fuck with publicly because I don't want people to think I stand for their message. The thing is, it's easy for, him to shout out a bunch of people that's 2,000 miles. There's Crips and Bloods right in his community that died the same way. That if he wanted to really get smoked, he could name them people. He can name everybody from Fort Worth and Dallas that is Crips and Bloods that died just like that people love right there, that where they would see him. He don't name those people. He's going to name somebody thousands of miles away in a different state because it looks tough to the audience who don't know what tough is. So they're like, oh, he naming Nipsey Hussle. The 60s, gangbanging is a poor sport. It ain't like, you talking about gangs or, 60s can't be too long with a Grape Street because it's too much gas money in between them. It's a poor sport.
Exactly.
It ain't a wealthy man's sport. So let alone a plane ride to another state that's in a place that got the hugest state in America. He could, if he wanted, you want to see what's tough, you want to see what's dangerous. If he's dangerous, he starts to do that to the people in Fort Worth that died.
Yeah, in
to the
Texas.
Crips and Bloods in Fort Worth that died. To the gangsters that's in Fort Worth. The ones that's in Dallas. Start saying their names. You'll see all the action that you want.
How about his Oh, sorry.
He literally, like, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, he dropped a video and it was titled "Apology to King Von and to Nipsey Hussle's." He was basically saying, like, he was like, "Yo, I'm doing all of this to gather attention." He's like, "I'm disrespecting these rappers." He's like, "I'm not disrespecting the actual person in them."
What?
Yeah, that's like he literally like, "I apologize to all of them," but he's like, "I'm doing
But
this."
that's a coward way out, though.
But it's like he's getting attention. He's saying,
But
he's
it's
like,
a coward way out, right? And here's why there's some coward shit. So, and he's saying when he makes that video, it says F King Von, and he's not talking about Mr. Bennett. He's talking about the rapper King Von. When he says F Nipsey Hussle, he's not talking about Arabs. He's talking about the rapper Nipsey Hussle. To me, that's some coward, like that's some coward shit, right?
It's just manipulative.
Yeah, bro, fam. Again, like we can say, like one person is a persona opposed to who they really are outside of the public's eye. We all understand that. We're not stupid, bro. But when you're saying F them, to me, you're saying it initially to get attention. And then once you get the backlash, is nah.
I'm copping a plea. I didn't mean it like that. I'm not talking, because what way can you paint that and flip it into a positive? You can't.
Because, right, listen, and here's why. It's kind of a shame he's not standing his square, because half his message is good.
That's the reality of it. He actually has really intelligent points. Like, I
I've never seen
his-
nothing good come from him.
Nah, half his message is good.
It's not about good or bad. I understand his issue with gang members, but it's also rooted in ignorance. He doesn't quite know, how gangs work. Most people don't. They know Boys in the Hood. They know Menace to Society. They know Colors. They know, the movies, Snoop, a rap song. They don't really understand it's built on love and people that are family and friends. And then there's things that go wrong. So he does make, at times, valid points, but the problem is they are so invalidated by everything else. And it doesn't matter. I'm sure Hitler fed homeless people.
Yeah.
I'm sure Hitler, it was a lot of people in Germany at that time, a fair number of German people that probably, their life changed because of the Nazi movement. They may have got further in life, but there's a mass number of people, feel me, that was violated by all of his actions. And it's just irresponsible. And he's somebody that's intelligent, so for him to be that irresponsible is retarded.
But for him to be intelligent, whether it's a gang member or not, you wishing that other people died like another person, just as black men. That's fucked up and weird to me.
Yeah, wishing death for somebody is foul.
He tells himself that gang members kill other innocent people. So that's where he hangs his hat at. But he don't understand that's a human being problem. That's a white process. Right now we watching Russia and Ukraine kill each other over what all of us at this table may sit and say is senseless. But we can't make sense of it, don't mean it's senseless. It just means it's senseless to us. And that's the same thing with violence in the community. Like something happened yesterday at a park, with some guys at a baseball game, and it's senseless violence. We can't make sense out of it. If you don't know what's going on, maybe it's not worth it to you, but to where people are in that place, it's worth it to them.
No, right, but like I feel like what like even guys like Charleston White is saying is, like for example at a baseball game, I'm not sure like what happened there, but let's just say you see an op at a baseball game, don't do this where there's a bunch of innocent people around you guys, where one stray bullet could kill the baby, bro, right? And that's what like guys like Charleston White is saying is, like, who's gonna hold them accountable? Meaning, would their friends, would their brothers, would their gang, will they hold them accountable?
Who holds America accountable for when they drop drones and planes over all these places and innocent people die all the time? Who holds human beings accountable for all of these actions? These are not just poor problems. These are humanity problems. Humanity finds reasons to fight, and they will fight, and it ain't nothing cuz you could do to change that. I'm not saying it's
still
okay,
wrong though, right? Yeah.
But how is it wrong if it's been in existence since there was two people on this planet? War is not some new concept. It's not new. Like, people fucking fight. You from a country where people fight.
There's war crimes though. No, listen though, right? But there's still war crimes. Meaning, if somebody is out there raping and killing innocent like women and kids, there's still war crimes, and they are held accountable by the UN, right? So,
but again, even in that standard, how isn't Hiroshima and Nagasaki not a war crime?
It definitely is a war crime.
Then why is it nobody being held accountable?
skin, right? Like me personally, and I wish to, like, for example, like us dropping bombs and killing and just innocent and pure brown babies, that's wrong as fuck, and somebody needs to be held accountable, right? But I can also say, yo, this is wrong and that is wrong, and both parties need to be held accountable, meaning people who are out here like drilling ops and killing innocent people need to go back to their hood, and their hood needs to say, my nigga, bro, you can't live here, bro, get out.
But this is the reality. When you do something like that, the hood does hold you accountable. Like, it ain't like, some reason I think y'all see trap music as this thing about killing versus this thing about surviving.
Yeah.
And that's just a weird place for black people to be at as a culture, to where we're disconnected from each other in different cities, to where we can't see that they're talking about surviving. That's all their conversation, what they're willing to do to survive. That's important to know. That's not about this. There's no rappers, like, it ain't like this is Charles Manson's, like I just killed 30 kids tomorrow and niggas love they rap records. No, they're talking about killing people that they're at war with. So even if you minimize, whatever it is, if you minimize the whole situation and make it like it's not important to you, you missing the point. So it's really important as black people, we stay tuned in with each other and not ever have the same opinion as white folks who don't have access to our problems.
But the thing is with Charleston White, a lot of people, like the thing I realized with him, a lot of people actually think like him. Like that's the scary thing. There's a lot of black men, a lot of people that don't understand the gang culture and feel exactly the way he feels, and
But
that's why
that's
he's
scary
so
though. Why is
big.
that scary though? Like people
Because
think
a lot
like
of people didn't realize people really thought like that. That's why I think Charleston White is going so viral, because he's saying certain stuff. And then like when I went back to New York, I'm like, my family and stuff, I'm like, and then somebody was watching Charleston White, I'm like, yeah, I agree completely with him. And it's like, he knew what he was doing. He's tapping into a certain, like he's not trying to connect to the gangsters. He's not trying to connect.
But it's not about connecting the gangsters. It's about ignorant and educated and informed. So yes, the average black person is ignorant or emotional about what's going on versus tapping in to really care and make a change. It's easy to sit back and just scream negative shit about another black person. Everybody in this country pick on poor black men. You just another nigga doing it.
Exactly.
Feel me? If you not standing up or trying to change their life, like, feel me? And I'm not taking no credit away from Charleston, because he do stuff positive for children. Like, I know some of the stuff he does.
You sure he does?
But it's also a bunch of grown men that need help, that went through the same thing. And they don't have your intellect. And it's not cool to manipulate other people that have fears, fears of the community, right? That have, again, they're uninformed. There's no real, like, gang culture is just regular shit. It's not special. I don't get what the fuck people be talking about. If me and you together, if we all walking right now, somebody start whooping your ass and we together and I grew up with you, what I supposed to let them just keep whooping your ass? If somebody walk up and shoot you, we done grew up together, all of us together, he shot you in front of us. You don't think I'm gonna wanna go smoke this motherfucker? That's not crazy. It's crazy to not think this way. It's crazy to think it's okay for something to happen to your motherfucking friend and you don't wanna do nothing.
Yeah.
Now, as a society, we all come together and we say we can exist this way with laws so we can keep violence to a minimum. But then once you start realizing that shit don't work for you, you almost have to take a 1%er approach. I don't know how a black person in America, with all this oppression and racism that it's a history of, how the fuck do you even follow the laws? Why the fuck would you follow the laws? Laws that you know literally are made for you not to prevail. That's just crazy. You got to be the craziest motherfucker in the world.
Nah, but like, I feel like as a society, there's things called ethics, right? Where we all need to have some form of ethics, meaning like respect for
Morals.
For like laws and regulations for us as a society to survive. Meaning like, if we all just go by our own like rules and laws, then like we'll be a fucking abandoned society, right? Like,
I agree. I totally understand society, but think about it, right? When we was having this conversation earlier, think about everybody wanting to do what they have to do, right? You feel like you've done things that you have lied and broke laws.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Of course.
Right? So I'm not saying, I totally understand the concept of society and I'm all for it.
Of course.
But I'm also mindful, you know what I'm saying, of what society I'm trying to integrate into.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong in his particular situation. I think it's misleading because he's much more aware and he needs the general public to believe.
He's an extremist. So with Charleston White, like to your point, people think like Charleston White, but they don't think like Charleston White the extremist. Meaning like Charleston White point of saying, yo, like, let's end the violence, blah, blah. Yeah, of course, right? Like most of us think like that. But
I would love it.
Yeah, but where he goes wrong is when he goes into some bozo shit like that.
Yeah.
Saying death to all gang members, death to Draco, death to Nipsey. That's where he goes wrong by like taking just shit just to the fucking extreme.
But it's not. He's really appealing to a fan base. What he's doing is mass marketing to this fan base, right? And then he's giving another message to pluck the ones who are retarded enough to stand right there while he's still talking. That's what he's doing. It's not really genuine. And I'm not mad at that. I mean, that's his method. But how would I argue with somebody that's saying that about, first off, Draco is not a gang member. That's just ignorant.
Yeah.
Feel me? So that means you just don't know. So then you just naming popular people.
But we know that.
Yeah, but he knows that. He's not, trust me, he's not.
Yeah, he's
that motherfucker is like Satan personified. He understands how to manipulate people at the masses. He is not, the nigga's a pimp. He thinks like one. He knows how to manipulate human beings. And people don't know when they're being manipulated, even for purposes that you can identify with. Like, I'm with it, but at the end of the day, it's just irresponsible and it's worthless, and it's gonna be a bad situation to happen to him, and I'm genuinely gonna be sad because it's like you have so much potential to do right for us as a people.
I think the role he took is in hip hop. He's trying to be the hip hop villain. Like him and 6ix9ine, I feel like they play the same role where we're not used to.
6ix9ine is not a villain. 6ix9ine
He's a villain.
No, he's not.
He's a hip hop villain.
No, he's not. 6ix9ine is a rat.
Yeah, that's what's
He's
a
not a
villain though? A
villain.
villain's not a gangster though.
He's not. Yes, a villain. A villain is a gangster. Joker is the greatest gangster.
But he
of
was
all
snitch.
gangsters.
He was snitch. Joker snitches on
the
people.
Joker can't snitch. The Joker is the biggest criminal in town.
But he snitched
Before
though.
6ix9ine ratted though, and he was a villain before he ratted.
6ix9ine is not a villain.
He's a
6ix9ine
troll.
was somebody who people picked on and he stood up for himself.
He put a
That
hit
was
on
his
Chief
initial
Keef.
thing.
That's some villain shit.
Because they're having conversations with each other. That shit is normal. But what I'm saying to you is, y'all, okay, so I'm gonna give y'all generation something. Y'all gotta stop letting everybody manipulate y'all. Sometimes some people just fucked up. 6ix9ine is just a coward who didn't want to be accountable for his own crimes. He's not helping the community. He's not doing anything positive.
But that's why that's why I don't call him a gangster. That's why I think there's a difference between a gangster and a villain.
He's not a gangster or a villain. He's a rat. He literally don't want problems. He wants problems as long as he don't have to be accountable for them. He's not any of the above. He is literally, he was somebody who grew up in the streets that decided, I do not want to be accountable for the hits I put on Chief Keef, for the crimes I've committed. So instead, I'm going to tell on them. And then I'm going to manipulate everybody in my generation and lower to believe that I'm doing this based off of people threatening me versus I don't want to do 40 years in jail because I have money now.
It definitely was about not wanting to do crime and jail time. Now, when he says, yo, these guys, like, how can you guys expect me to be loyal to them where they weren't loyal to me? Like, my thing is this, like, regarding, like, the whole 6ix9ine shit, you know, like where, like, my, like, starting point isn't even, like, why do y'all expect me to be loyal to them? Is, bro, like, it's taking accountability, meaning, like,
That's
you should like go to jail.
Not snitching is some man shit. That don't got nothing to do with gangs. Somehow that's been reduced down to gangs or that's man.
See, I never thought of it like that.
That's
you
being
said
a
that.
man, bro. Be accountable for your own shit. Like a regular civilian, if you worked at a job and somebody did something and you got away with something and y'all both did something, neither one of y'all gangsters, but if this motherfucker was like Gina did this, you fucking rat.
Yeah.
It's all man shit. It's nothing to do with gangsters. Men want you to be accountable. Being accountable is masculine.
Of course.
Feel me? It's masculine. That's the point of it. It's nothing to do with gangsters. He did all of them crimes. He ain't going to jail for their crimes. He's just a rat.
Now 6ix9ine is a civilian though, right? Because he
No,
never
he's
got
not a
put on.
civilian. 6ix9ine is a criminal. Civilians is nothing to do with gangbanging. Criminal. He's a criminal. He was a criminal before he met them brothers. He's been a criminal.
Hey, question for you, right? So, if let's say now, if Gina goes to let's say like Target and shoplifts, and she's like a serial shoplifter, is Gina still a civilian?
Hell no. Is she a booster? She's a booster.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know, like there has to be like a line, though, right? You know, just because somebody like does some crime, I don't think like they're no longer a civilian. Meaning, like a shoplifter, I wouldn't count as not a civilian.
Are they a
doing a
career
mistake.
booster? Are they committed to breaking the law?
Well, like he only had what, like a 2-3 year period, right? No,
He's only 7.
uh
He's like 21 or something. He had already went to jail 2 or 3 times.
He did.
He's a criminal. He's just a coward. Y'all don't have to. It's okay that he could be a coward, and it's okay you could like a coward's music. We have to stop making it like somebody had to be more than what they are for us to enjoy them. Sometimes you just like coward shit. It's okay. It ain't the end of the world. Everybody like a buster.
Well, while we're discussing criminal activity and gang culture, You trying to find which one I'm about to say? What do you guys think about labels taking out life insurance policies on their artists?
That's smart.
It's smart. Yo, here's my thing about this, man.
Wait, look. So I can't get past a skit, and I don't remember if it was on the Chappelle show or what it was, or MTV or what. I want to say Ari Spears was in it, but it was the skit was about the labels shooting the artists so they music sales could go up.
Oh, that was
that's funny as shit.
So that's when I hear labels taking out life insurance policies, it's like, damn, are they about to be putting hits out on their artists?
Nah, yo, when I hear this, my whole thing is, yo, all you rappers, bro, burn that shit down. Like, listen, burn down that infrastructure. Burn down that fucking infrastructure, yo.
You think they gonna kill the artists?
Once I heard these executives are now putting life insurance policies on you niggas, and y'all sitting down and signing these contracts and thinking this shit is all good and flexing your millions, you niggas is crazy. Nigga, are you crazy, nigga? Bro, if I found out, right, that I belong to a system that is betting on me dying, like, for example.
Like, what if Adam 22 had a life insurance?
Nigga, bro, what? Burn this shit down. Niggas, you crazy? Bro, let's think about this shit, right? Think about this shit, though. Think about it. Think about it.
Were people in it?
If I'm Lil Pump, right?
What about if people was in the building?
Oh, no. Here, right? Like, when I mean burn it down, like, not literal burning, but like, crash that shit. Meaning this. Yo, if I'm Lil Pump, and I just got a $10 million deal 2 years ago, and I'm out here flopping now, and these niggas got a $6 million life insurance policy on me.
They might smoke me because my music doing bad?
Yep.
And that's what I mean when I say, yo, this infrastructure no longer serves black creators, bro. This infrastructure these labels got, bro, no longer serves at some point as content creators. Again, like for Jay, Birdman, Ross, dudes who got some type of pool. We need to come together and say, yo, at some point, this infrastructure, like we are like just feeding new black men to, doesn't work no more, bro. It's time to tear this shit down. And people think that I'm fucking crazy by saying, burn down Apple Music, burn down this shit.
What do you mean burn them down specifically? Because you ain't talking about set. I'm thinking you really talking about set on.
No,
I thought we was about to torch some shit.
Oh shit, it's on, my
I mean it right
now.
Riot.
Man,
Yo,
my nigga, I'm proud of you, nigga.
Look.
Little LA got in you.
He's like, he's with it.
For example, fuck your contract. We holding out. We ain't dropping shit. We listen, like
You ain't paying your rent.
bruh, fuck it. Right? But look though, it's kind of like the NBA like holdout, right? Where yo, like they prepared for 5 years and said, yo, save your monies up right now, nigga, cause like this day, we ain't showing up. Why can't rappers say, yo, listen, yo, you motherfuckers, yo, start a union, save up your money, right? Again, let's just all put into it, so to like help the new niggas as well. But yo, save up, bro, like save up for 10 years. And say, yo, listen, like we ain't dropping shit. Fuck this contract, nigga.
Now
let's hold out and see who wins.
Now you said you agree. So what do you think the opposing viewpoint is? Like, what's the positive here? Why should the label be able to take out a life insurance policy?
They should be. Nah, honestly, for gangster rap, the way it is like, yo, it's like 40 rappers are dead. So think about all the money they lost from like all the money they put behind like a Pop Smoke scenario and XX-Tentacion, Juice WRLD. These are artists that are selling billions of streams, are generating over $10 million, and then they're just gone. So if it's happening back to back, to even sign you is like, I have to, because I don't know. I have to sign you because not only that, if you're not dead, you're going to either catch a RICO, you're either going to go to jail. So it's like rappers are just disappearing left and right. So as a record label, if I'm going to generate $10 million in you and you're in street shit and niggas is dying where you're from, I need that life insurance. Like, it's only right.
But do only gangster rappers die?
I mean, you got...
And the label should take some type of accountability because we've seen where they sign niggas while they in jail.
Come on now. Yo, if you're taking a gamble on this shit, meaning, yo, like, here, so like the average rapper is probably hot for like 3 years. So like, for example, like King Von. If these labels, Pop Smoke, if like these labels are putting out 2 to 3 to 4 post-humanist albums. At some point, I say, all right, my nigga, like you lost an investment, nigga, but yo, you gained it back, my nigga, right?
They ain't losing no money. They ain't lost no money with Pop.
Yeah, come on.
Nah,
bro.
but
They didn't make money with Pop.
they
Four
didn't
albums.
maximize. You could say that.
They
They
ain't
didn't lose.
lost no money on Pop.
And then, but them making that money in their head is like
Pop over here killing them. and
Juice
shit.
World too.
Pop
Both.
got it.
I think him and Juice XXXTentacion.
Yeah, he got the joints too.
They post whatever that album's called. They all selling, but when
I
they're
feel what
selling,
he's
you're
saying
like,
as a businessman.
you're like, wait, it's selling. Is like, if he was alive, I could have had 5 or 6 more of these. So you know what I'm saying? It's like you're seeing it, but imagine if he was alive.
You own the business, so I can respect your mind. Mm-hmm. So you like, hold up, nigga. Hold up. Finna fuck off this money.
$10 million. Now niggas is catching
I fuck with
Ricos.
both of y'all points. Both of y'all
What's your response though? You go to Def Jam.
I don't know. I wouldn't sign with Def Jam, but I don't know.
If you find out that them white boys put a fucking life insurance policy on you, man,
I'll be scared.
Bro, I know glasses, bro. Your glasses
What do
ain't
you-
going for that bullshit, man.
What you saying to the new Death Row?
I think Snoop would be smart. You know, I'm finna be in some shit, but I feel your point though. I'm fucking with you. I thought you were really. I'm like, all right, nigga, let's. Now
set
we
it
told
off.
you would burn some shit down. Let's go. But
Let's start a LA riot.
I feel what y'all saying. Both of y'all make sense. I don't really. It's a tough out. You know, you invest a lot of. Weirdly, I had this thought the other day, right? Because they said some kid from Florida died the other day. And he had posted like a message saying,
Find me.
tell his
We'll talk
ops
about that,
I'm in the cut, right? Whatever, right? Or a different person.
So dumb.
My issue is that's the first time I heard of him.
Exactly.
So is it really rappers dying this way, or is it they're just calling everybody a rapper because they have a rap song? Like niggas might be like more 8 hours at UPS. Like they don't be like a UPS worker died. Like
Yeah,
I
sure.
think it's more sensational just to say you using rap lyrics in the case, or to say a rapper died because a nigga got 4 rap songs. So
Let's look him up too, like Rolly Benz, and see like what
Yeah.
what's his music doing.
yeah, and it's like that's like that's fucked up. I never heard of him. Like it took him to get killed. You know what I'm saying? So I think they sensationalizing a lot of the conversation, and you know they're creating really crazy stories, like incredible stories to follow, to where you see that and you like, damn. And then you see told his ops, and nobody really knows what happened. His ops could have been waiting on him when he got there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nobody know, but
A
if you
coincidence, kinda.
act like you know the story and you pitch it that way, you be like, oh my God, it was 3 minutes, and you believe you have a story. So
Now he did drop 6 music videos. Now he started rapping last year. Like probably and all together he probably got about here. So all together got about 45,000 views altogether on his like music videos. So
how many videos he has total?
6.
And I don't want to take away his rapper status.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the brother, but I just think that
That's not a rapper.
It's just it's a really status quo thing to say, to make what we call our language, rap music, that we share. It's so dangerous. People ask me like, "Oh, is rapper being a danger?" I'm like, hell no, being a rapper ain't dangerous. Being a Crip is dangerous. Feel me? Being a rapper is like you just rap songs. You shut the fuck up and stop talking about people, you be just fine.
Of course. Yo, when I heard the story, the Rolly Benz story, my first take was, yo, you gotta know who you beefing with, man. Cause listen, if your op is Flacco, you're probably safe to post I'll be home in 5 minutes. But if you're beefing with like the top
killers.
op spotters, if you're beefing with fucking Thanos of the Niggazoids, bro, listen, why would you even play with your ops like that?
Shit, maybe it was his brother. Maybe it was his homie. I think it's just these are really easy. The Crips and Bloods, guys and ops. Nigga, this shit is way more complex. That shit could have been his best friend.
Yeah.
Nigga fucked his bra. Seen him. He put up the message like, yeah, I'm taunting these niggas. Nigga just blew his head off. Bitch ass nigga, he fucked my bitch. We don't know. We just kind of speaking from the outside. So
Let's shift gears before we get out of here. Iman Shumpert. Did I say his last name right?
Shumpert.
Shumpert.
Hooper.
Tiana Taylor.
fucked up.
Tiana Taylor, baby daddy. Tiana Taylor, husband.
Yo, hold up now, bro. We would not reduce Iman Shumpert like what? Like
Champion
world
Iman
champion,
Shumpert.
12-year NBA
Dancing with the
vet,
Stars, he won it this year, I think.
That's
Yeah.
not a reduction.
made over $100 million in his career.
It's not a reduction.
And he's a faithful
That
black
nigga
man
husband.
too.
Come on, reduce him to
Be superstar
max-
husband
some max-
Iman Shumpert.
Yeah.
I'm maximizing
Loyal
him.
husband Iman Shumpert.
Anyway. Oh, y'all know, I want to see if y'all gonna agree with what I'm about to ask y'all then.
struggling rapper Iman Shumpert.
Wow.
See how you can put a rap on anything. Nigga that hoop for 30 years. Nigga that be like retired cat.
Nah, he dropped like 2 albums though.
Yeah.
Look,
But
look, 2 albums. That shit
he
in 2
get
days.
he
man.
get busy though.
He's trying.
He get busy, though.
He went to Funk Flex.
Nigga got 2
Yeah.
albums. Nigga
He
like
just-
God damn, I done got 37 albums. Nigga got 2 albums. He a rapper.
I just seen him and Boogie sit next to each other and gas over Erykah Badu.
Yo,
It's
he's
Erykah
hard,
Badu.
man.
He's supposed to.
Yeah,
man.
but he went stupid though.
It's Erykah Badu.
No, he went crazy.
If your nigga don't go crazy over Erykah Badu, he's gay.
No,
You
supposed to be
no,
with
they
him.
rapped over
Rap
one of
wise.
her beats.
Yeah, rap wise. No.
But look,
No, rap wise. Yo, but
He
she is
said-
fine as fuck.
Fucking Erykah Badu.
yeah, no, I want to say,
Alright.
can
Y'all
I get
supposed
a
to wanna
What did Shepherd say, Gina?
He said that men should pay all the bills in the house, and that men with money don't like women with money.
No, like don't like women to pay bills.
Don't
I
like
think.
women to pay bills. Yeah.
Now, I'll probably have to hand the men with money conversation to Glasses and RTV and
But
Rob.
are you in a relationship?
Chill, bro. Like, listen, I'm done talking about mine. Like, yeah, bro.
Because this applies to you.
Real, huh?
If you're in a relationship, this applies to you.
No. So, I definitely will comment on should men pay all the bills, but first, let's just respond back to the do men with money like women to pay bills?
Pay bills.
No, I don't. Nah, they don't.
It's embarrassing.
It is.
It's embarrassing. Shit.
It's because it's like it's you got it, so it's like, and it's, you don't even think about it, so it's like, yo, don't like you when she's with you.
It's a proud thing. It's a proud thing to take care of your woman, dog. It's a really special thing to take care of your
And
woman.
if you could do it,
And I'm not saying women, that's how you should judge it, man. I'm just saying, if long as it's your desire to take care of your woman is the most important part. You know, eventually you can find the means to do it. But
Of course.
it's pretty embarrassing.
Nah.
Like, if your woman pays stuff, I get embarrassed. I'll be like, damn.
Yeah. Nah, I feel like even now, man, the new way to get on or to get your new podcast lit is to start a podcast and then say, yo, all men should pay bills. Because legit,
Sure, I agree.
because legit, like, I've seen this this exact same thing happen. Bro, like, the last 5-hour videos I've seen is people say, yo, men should pay all bills. Now, here's my thing regarding men should pay all bills. Obviously, I'm African. So I do believe in your household, your wife, again, you baby mamas, listen up, man.
Oh, shit.
Your wife.
You just said the most successful way to start a podcast. You finna go the exact opposite.
Yeah, right?
Go ahead.
Your wife should be taken care of. But where I kind of disconnect is when I see the Bitter Bitches chat room, aka the Shade Room comment section. Yas, broke niggas ain't saying nothing no more. Yas, a rich nigga talking. You broke niggas, shut up. Yas, if you don't got the brick, what make these bitches think they deserve to be taken care of?
Spicy.
Yo, I'm confused though, right?
nah, broke girls.
What make the hoes who got their back blown out at the trap house by a nigga with Reggie Field semen on a deflated air mattress? What make these bitches think they deserve to be taken care of? What make these hood bitches who discovered Instagram and somewhat got lit think that they deserve to be splurged on?
The shade room.
Yo, here's my thing,
The
right?
shade room.
Things like that for your wife, I can understand it. But when these hood bitches who was getting back shots for $0 got an Instagram and all of a sudden they think they're entitled. Look, meaning, bruh, if a nigga ain't approaching them with his wallet, they like, bro, I'm not what, nigga? Bro, I deserve to be taken care of. I'm entitled to a nigga money. That's my issue with these hood bitches, bro. Period.
Flacco, what hood bitch have you ran into that hurt you?
You ran into a hood bitch?
No.
You ain't fuck with no Inglewood girls?
You listen,
How do
I
you
love
get
Englewood.
This,
I love
how
all
do
the-
you get this information about the sisters?
Shade room.
Now, I do want to say this, though. I'm not talking about just
Because you said
our
hood
sisters.
bitches specifically.
Now, there are some white girls from the hood.
What hood?
Some, right?
Got you one.
Be
Barely.
nasty.
Nah, listen, here, right, so look.
Be nasty.
They
be
might have been in like.
Even, here, right, so
one or
look,
two.
even like past the hood bitches, man, just general women, bro. You saying you were entitled or you deserve, bro, Again, man, have you bitches? Again, I'm just referring to women who think they are entitled to it.
Yeah, because that's not just like that's not a hood thing.
No, yeah,
like
yeah,
women, I have homegirls who ain't never heard gunshots before, who believe that men are supposed to cater to their every single need. That's not just a hood thing.
And just that burnt out shit.
I got something to say to you.
Okay.
Only suckers believe that. It's always a broke nigga getting a pussy.
Exactly.
You just might not be that broke nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So don't believe that whole hoopla when they get to going about money.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's only 13 rich niggas in the world.
It's crazy, man.
But it's a whole bunch of more motherfuckers getting knocked down.
It's crazy. Yo, bro, they got nerves to the point, like I watched the there's a show called the Kendra G Show. I love that show because all that show is, man, is women coming on and said what kind of man you want. And I seen, a slightly chubby, decent woman, by like a five, by like a, right? 5 or 6, right? 5 or 6.
Chubby is slightly fat.
Slightly fat.
Chubby. That's
chubby. Listen, man, I'll try to be nice. You feel me? So slightly chubby.
You just went on this whole bitch.
Man, come on, man.
I'm with you. I gotta watch it. Yeah, bro. I gotta check you out. You got me.
5 or 6 out of 10 has one child, and she talking about I need, it's 666, meaning like 6 feet, 6 figures, and then some other 6 that I'm not even gonna describe because that's some diabolical shit, right? But where have we gotten to a point in society right now where an average woman who is out of shape with a kid can say she wants a nigga who is over 6 feet? Sorry, no, she deserves a nigga who is over 6 feet, make over 6 figures, and by 6 figures too. These burnt out bitches are now saying that 100K ain't enough. When they say 6 figures, they're talking about 500K and up.
Well,
that's outrageous.
I'm not one to tell anybody what they don't deserve, but I think that we should not neglect the fact that men like broke bitches. Men like females that they can take. Not all men.
Men like women.
Some men like females that they can take care of that don't need much.
Men like women, period. It don't matter what she look like. It don't matter what she got. None of that. We are literally leading standards when it comes to just enjoying y'all as the opposite sex.
I've been informed. I've been informed.
Speak on it.
I was made aware of this fact.
I was made aware of.
Speak on it.
I am intimidating because I have my shit together.
They was lying.
And I was told this by 3 different guys.
This how niggas get the coochie, bro. Like, he
didn't get the coochie.
Well, not yours, right? But that's that line niggas use.
He didn't get the coochie. I was talking to a guy. Yeah. He ghosted me.
Woo.
We met back up, started talking again. He said, Gina, honestly, I just couldn't fuck with you at that moment in my life because you had your shit together already.
He didn't want to fuck up your shit. He was thinking about you.
No, he just didn't know how to date broke.
Yo.
He might didn't have the paper at the time. He might have the paper. But see, what you got to do is when you ain't having no paper, you got to get creative with all your gifts. Women appreciate creative shit too. They all talk that high power dollar shit, but they love creative shit.
Yeah.
Well, broke did go crazy.
Woo.
It has to. Purposeful.
Broke did go crazy.
Purposeful.
You got it. That's for sure. Like you could, trust me. I can tell you firsthand. You got some money, you can fuck a bitch however you want to.
Yeah.
When you doing bad, you got to go straight.
Yeah.
Porn strong. Straight up. That's just the way it got to be. But I mean, dating can be a lot more creative than we make it. We just not using a creative approach. Most of the women on Kendra's show or Kev's show and all that, they just projecting dreams. You know what I'm saying? They just want somebody to treat them right, so they think money treats them right. But if the right person came along and was creative about how he loved her, she'd be fine.
But niggas, if this is invalid and this is incorrect and we shouldn't be doing this, niggas have to stop just being a nigga that's just here. They doing it.
That's cool too.
They doing it.
Do you like that though when the dude is doing that for you?
I ain't been tricked on yet.
Oh.
Wow, okay.
Now that's some nigga tricked on you that you just disregarded his whole tricking.
Scouts honor.
So nigga
I
never
have
bought you
not
nothing.
been tricked on.
So nigga never
I've been in a relationship.
I got you some Dom Perignon because you so beautiful. I got to pull up on you. So now you getting
Dom
spoiled
Perignon.
out here.
Dom Perignon.
Nigga, what? Nigga,
got cups
what?
for y'all too, so you can never say nobody tricked on you.
Nigga, what? He brought a Dom Perignon for
I got a
Gina?
blue cup for you. You can get
I
some.
don't even drink, nigga, but that's solid.
I gotta
I
share
don't
this.
drink, man.
I gotta share this.
No, that's all you, because I don't drink.
Yeah,
It's all
man.
Well, I
you.
want to drink with you though.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Shoot, I'm
listen.
trying to drink with you.
Listen though. Yo, listen though. That's that viral shit, right? Like how a nigga buy you a drink in the club and don't let you enjoy your night.
Straw in there too.
That's that shit right there, right?
It's cold.
How a nigga like buy you a drink in the club and don't let you enjoy your night, bro. This nigga
So I'm
said,
trying
nah.
to drink it with you.
This man said, nah, Jim, you can take that home,
Hey,
brother.
Nah, I gotta
He
work
might have
after
knew me and
this,
you
so I
didn't
can't
He was
drink.
like, this a player.
She has to work.
I gotta work after this, so I can't drink.
I like that. I like that.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry, we gonna sip this.
That's a shot too.
Yo, bro, every nigga who came, they shot at Gina, man. Like,
But
yo,
they ain't come with the champagne bottle though.
yo, bro.
Ain't nobody brought a bottle in here. Y'all gotta step it up
Yo,
now.
I had an interview, and after the interview, like, bro, I didn't even know the nigga knew Gina. They said, yo, Gina, bro, can I take you out on a date, man? I said, God damn, bro, I didn't even know a nigga knew Gina, bro. That shit crazy.
That's cool.
He's from Chester, Pennsylvania. How a nigga from Chester, Pennsylvania know Gina?
Shout out to that kind black man.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
she's killing out here. That's why.
Thank you. I
Nah, that's
appreciate
crazy,
it.
man.
proud of you.
Yo, look here. Oh, look. So, like, what do we miss?
We miss Roddy Rebel. We miss YK Osiris.
Do we like care to talk about the CMD shit or no?
Oh, and we missed the church. The church getting
Nah,
robbed.
the church, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
But we only got 4 minutes.
I just
Nah,
tweeted
nah.
that.
Fuck that. We got more minutes than that. Yo,
Why would you
Will you
wear
play the clip?
$400,000 worth of jewelry
good?
to a church?
That's my first
Yo,
argument right
he's-
there, bro.
I saw that. I was like,
Dumb
That
niggas was
pastor's
robbing her,
eating.
bro.
Wait, all right. So
Supposed
y'all
to get
didn't.
robbed.
But look, y'all didn't think that was like some inside shit.
Of course,
Yeah,
that's
why would
not.
you
That's
wear
what I think.
$400,000.
Why do you have $400K worth for
of
jewelry as a
Like
pastor?
somebody should rob you.
But I
Yeah.
thought that was like a cumulative amongst all of the
Nah.
church
Why
goers.
would you wear
No, him.
jewelry to
It was
church?
just him.
Yeah,
I said,
him.
but why would somebody be wearing jewelry to church?
But why do a pastor have $400K worth for jewelry?
Why does
Yo, he getting
anybody
money.
wear jewelry to church?
To flex for the Holy Ghost.
I'ma look good for God.
That don't have nothing to do with jewelry.
Nah, yo, listen, I definitely,
I'm wearing every chain in the sanctuary.
I definitely have an issue.
This is a
God.
gift from the Lord.
God probably be just shaking my. God probably be like, these niggas here, man.
These
I
niggas
can
is
see
geeky.
God every day
Hey,
looking down at
if
niggas
my
like,
Grady could come in there with that big ass hat,
man.
I hate when them women do that.
could
They have
wear
them-
my chain.
them hat contests. Oh, I got this. I'm finna serve them. Girl, you don't take that dumb ass shit off. Man, boy, things that people do in the Lord's name. Lord's name. Poor God, man.
God
I feel-
put this
I
on the earth for
genuinely-
me.
I genuinely feel bad for God. Like, ain't that crazy? Like a regular old street nigga could feel bad for God. I be like, God, you just did all this shit for these niggas and they got to wear their Rolex chain in church.
Wait, but
I
what
feel
did y'all
bad for the
think?
stupid niggas though, and who gave enough. Listen, like niggas probably make like $30K a year, then give 10% to a nigga who is sporting $400K worth of jewelry.
That's crazy.
You gotta be the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet, bro.
But what did y'all think about the guy who kind of sat there the whole time and just didn't react or anything?
Listen,
watch
that's my first
Play
choice.
the video. Do we have the video?
Yeah, listen. That's my first choice for who lined that shit up, bro. Cause that nigga had his hand on the Bible, ain't move an inch, was just. And then as soon as they left, and he wants to get him, Pastor, come on, my nigga. Listen again. 300 people is in that church. You telling me 2 niggas with guns walking and nobody died for Christ?
Yeah.
Nobody died for Christ?
Nobody died for Christ when he got hung on the cross, nigga.
Here we go.
Yo, that's crazy.
Jesus
bro.
hung on the cross for multiple days. Nobody risked
Man,
their life
come
to
on,
take
bro.
it down.
Yo,
right.
listen
You
up,
think
bro.
nigga finna die for the nigga that's
what?
preaching the word?
With $400 worth of jewelry.
If a gunman walk in with 300 of us in here, bro, somebody gotta like take the fall, bro.
Nah, yeah, that's
Rewind it.
Niggas is hungry, bro.
It's
You're not gonna go
surreal.
to church
Yeah.
and just
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
nah lick.
Woo! That man got on the floor immediately, man.
Brooklyn don't play, nigga.
That's why I love Brooklyn.
But their
dog.
back is turned and like,
Thank God for Brooklyn.
man, come on, man. Like they ain't mob him. Now after I heard it was 400K, I'm
Yeah, I didn't know
definitely in
how
support
much
of it, bro.
jewelry it
Like
was.
dumb
Why
Negroes
would you
or
be
Robin
wearing
Hood.
a fucking chain to church, cuz?
Look at that
Thank
nonsense,
God for
bro.
Brooklyn, man, never lets me down.
Come on, man.
I can
Wait,
honestly
so-
say Brooklyn never lets me down, bro.
So the
Brooklyn
jewelry.
makes everything right with the world for me at times.
Yeah.
I know that's crazy, but it's true.
what they stole all together was not $400K. It was just the pastor's watch was $400,000.
Really?
No, I'm asking.
Well, I just heard $400K like worth for jewelry, so
Just worth. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Why would you wear that to church?
Yo,
And it was recorded on live stream.
preaching to poor folks too. That's crazy, dog. That's a wash
how I
right
feel about
there.
rappers. When rappers get robbed in the community, I'm like, why would you wear that there, bro?
Is that a cool lick? That's not the church ain't a lick.
Great lick.
Nah, but it
The
depends on-
church is a great lick.
A $400,000 watch,
Yeah.
somebody wearing a $400,000, that's a
At
lick.
church, that's
I
a
don't think
come
his watch cost that much. I think that's how much jewelry was in the room.
I'm telling you, if you got $400,000 worth of jewelry, that's a lick. That should be nowhere near where poor people are.
up.
Y'all seen First Sunday?
No, I
seen
Of
never
course
seen
you.
that. What's that?
We know you didn't see it.
Yeah, I just saw Boys in the Hood.
Y'all don't got an 8 o'clock no more?
Oh, I think Gideon is supposed to be coming soon, right? In fact,
Well, nobody getting us up out of here, so you want to go to the other stuff?
Yeah.
Why Osiris got mad at?
Let's talk about the BLM shit. Hey, Riley, can you please pull up the BLM shit, please? So, thank you, Riley. Yo, Riley did great today, man, without Josh.
Riley always do good.
Yeah, bro. Riley is amazing.
Give
Y'all
Riley
just seem like y'all
producer
so
credits.
surprised.
Yo, listen, man. Yo, Riley really holding it right here. Because this is the most clips we've played because we're really trying to up the production of this show. Right? All right, so rewind it.
I'm sure it was a terrible.
Wait.
I'm sure it was a terrible. You're alive. Shut up.
My kids have to deal with this and probably have an illness now because they almost lost their life. There's bullet holes in my kitchen
How do you
because he
know?
sat in the hallway watching my move. My kid's in the car. My black kid is in the car. He killed me, trying to kill me in front of my kids.
I'm sure it was
This
a
is
terrible.
not okay.
You're alive. Shut up.
My kids.
I pause it. Listen, right? So here's what's going on, right? And I'll break it down for you. So a man was shot and killed in Minnesota by the police, and the man was Andrew Peckle, right? Now, no, sorry, it's Andrew Sundberg. Now, what happened was that man shot into her window when she was fixing dinner with her kids. Police got called. There was a standoff, and he was eventually killed. Now, niggas put on their marching boots, called their grandma for their best Negro spirituals, and they were marching the streets and singing Negro spirituals, marching for his death. And she is confronting them and saying, hold up now, bro, this ain't a George Floyd situation, bro. That nigga tried to kill me. The cops saved my life. So now here's my thing to you guys.
You ever heard of Negro spiritual?
Wait, well,
What?
I'm just asking. No,
You gotta finish the lyrics.
I try to sing it.
Do you know one?
I've watched enough MLK marches that I've heard some.
I don't give a fuck what you said.
too.
I need you to finish singing
Nah,
that.
man, come on, man, nah, man. Yo, listen to but again, I digress.
Way.
So, do you guys think that BLM is losing credibility?
Yeah. After that $10 million house thing?
Yo, bro, they finesse. Bro, I seen this bitch paid her baby daddy $1 million to run security.
Oh my God, he came up. That's so
fire.
bad.
No. Sorry, paid her brother $1 million to run security. Paid her baby daddy $1 million to throw life services, right? So put on
You know
events
that's
together.
how all of these nonprofits really function too.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, profitable.
That's absolutely insane.
But I feel her though being upset with them. This is it's not a George Floyd situation. It's not Trayvon Martin. So I feel her being upset. And
I don't really know enough about it, but damn, that's sad. She was screaming.
yeah.
Man, bro,
I would like to know though what those people were marching for if they know the full situation.
You listen up, man. I can almost guarantee you, niggas heard, a black man was killed by the police. Mm-hmm. They say, oh shit, yo, listen up, man. Our marching boots have been dormant, bro. We haven't gotten a chance to march the streets in a while. Let's go ahead and march and sing these, and sing these Negro spirituals at the top of our lungs. So
You
bro,
can't say that till you know one. You
Yeah.
got to learn one at least.
you listen. I would go at home today and learn a great one. Come back and sing that shit while marching.
You know that's like some
I
real
will
shit,
run
like
office.
like Negro spirituals.
Yeah, right.
But
yeah.
I get what you're saying. You feel like You feel like maybe that
They got bored. That's it. You know, like they got bored, bro. Yo, bro, listen, man. Like niggas be, you know, like they miss that feeling of being a victim, right? You know, or
I don't think we miss that feeling. That's every day.
but not like no, right? So look, so not us as normal people, right? Because like again, like we know bullshit from bullshit. Like we would never protest for some dumb shit like that. But there's certain people who love the feeling of feeling like a victim. They love the feeling of saying, yo, I'm an oppressed class, right? Again, we are just in an oppressed class just by existing in this country. But there's certain situations where it doesn't call for that situation, right? Like that, like, again, the dude who shot in her window when she was making dinner for her kids, that man is a menace.
But we've had enough injustices to be permitted every now and then to get it wrong. I'm with you, though. I feel you, but it's been pretty fucked up for us, so I can understand if you kind of go over the top. You know what I mean? That's what I tell people.
I think it's a cool thing though, like to protest. Like, everybody wants to feel like
that's crazy. I would never protest. I'd be like,
Shit.
I'm not protesting.
Yo, niggas love
Let's
to
just
feel in the
skip that
protest.
point.
Yeah.
Let's go right
they want
to
to
the
feel
do
like
something
they're
to
in the
somebody.
civil rights era. That's why. Everybody
Let's
wants
get straight to the looting.
Yeah, let's right to the shit.
Let's
Right.
bring
All
on
this
the-
protesting and shit.
Man, I'm next level. They'll figure it out.
What did y'all think about YK Osiris coming at Tory Lanez?
I don't know. I feel like he made himself a joke. So I'm like, yo, like everybody laugh, like that's part of his promo. So I feel like Tory did it more like, yo, everybody laugh at you, so I'm gonna just laugh at the video that you put out. And I think he used that as promo though.
Here
You
we
know
go.
what? Here's the video. It's muted.
Yo, hey, first of all, Tory, I just want to say you one of the GOATs, nigga. I give you your flowers. You one of the ones. I look up to you for sure. Vocals are amazing. You can't deny that. So let's get understood. What I don't fuck with is you one of my posts, you know, laughing and giggling at my art. I don't fuck with you like that. I was just in Vegas with you on some
Or you laughing at his
shit,
art?
whatever you want to call it. And that's why I don't fuck with a lot of niggas in the industry, because you niggas fake, you niggas
Fucks with mad niggas.
green. You know what I mean?
I was like, what?
You know, but I get it, because, you know, a lot of shit I put on myself. So I get it. But it is certain niggas I just, you know, I just expect things from. Like, to where I fuck with you. Like, shit like that, I don't condone. Because if you drop your music, I'm not playing with you like that. I salute anything you do. And I fuck with anything you do. So I just want to say that. That's all.
I thought it was corny to make a video about it instead of just hitting them
Especially if
and
you have the
reaching out.
number.
Yeah, if y'all like that, y'all that cool and shit, like call the nigga. Hey, I didn't appreciate the comment under the post, but it's
But
like
do you feel like since Tory did it publicly that he should do this publicly?
But he just
Tory just put a
emoji.
crying laughing emoji.
Yeah. Here, what
Delete
that's
the
given,
nigga comment and call him.
Now, what that's given is like, you know, like when you getting roasted real bad.
You just said what it's given.
Yeah. Yo, bro.
That's like a feminine expression.
Yo, I don't even know, bro.
You can't use that, man.
That's a real flexible, zesty shit I just said, man. Pause. Hold up now.
Oh no, they gonna clip.
What you took from it?
They gonna
Yo,
clip
bro.
that. Yes, they clipping that.
Yo, I never said yes, bro. But
You said
said it right
yes. They gonna clip
Yo.
that shit.
I'm taking my girl's terminology, bro. This shit
Don't do
crazy.
it. Yeah,
This
exactly.
shit crazy. No, but what I took from that is, you know, like when you're being roasted and like, I mean, like, bro, like the entire crowd is laughing. The bad host up front is out here dying at you laughing.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is then you pick the easiest nigga in the room like to confront for laughing.
That's a good take.
Right? So when Migos, you know, and Lil Baby and them was clowning him.
Yeah.
And he didn't say shit, but he felt like, yo, Tory Lanez is an easy target. I'm a, you know,
Yeah.
like use Tory Lanez to stand up for myself. To me, that's some clown shit.
Tory Lanez might be the worst out of all of them. Mm-hmm. I think Tory Lanez some shit.
Gangster.
I don't really know about why I haven't heard enough. I haven't heard his music, so I don't really want to comment.
His daddy official though.
Is he dope?
Well, again, like into the music, I don't know, but his daddy is like he's stamped. You know, like he's like a real gangster.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Is this shit?
Well, he's talented. He's a talented musician. He actually
Jacquees or
he's
Osiris?
Definitely
Jacquees.
Osiris.
Jacquees.
Nah.
But that's because Jacquees has a bigger catalog.
Okay.
Who sounds better?
Osiris for sure sounds better than Jacquees.
I don't know.
Check it out.
I don't know. But he's on Snoop album.
Okay, I gotta check him out. What song should I listen to?
I don't.
Worth it.
I'll give you the world, baby girl. You ain't under earth.
But with niggas like that, it don't matter how talented you are when all the clown shit, because it just trumped everything else that you be on.
But I feel like he did that for promo though, because we're talking about his song right now. Because he did that. Like to me, I think he's the king of promo. He's like, if anyone laughs, I'm just gonna act like I'm mad. Let me put out a video of someone I'm actually cool with, so people could have conversations like we're having to promote that record.
But he be more so seeming like he's the joke in the room, and then he just bring light to the situation. Like I don't think that he be intentionally like the shit with him singing in Drake kitchen. Like it was like, all right, everybody clowning me for this. Let me just make the best of it. When Lil Baby was like, nigga, where my money at? All right, everybody clowning me for this. You know, like.
So
he just uses
it. He's a clown or he.
He's the court jester for hip hop, but today he decided to like stand up for himself.
Is he hip hop?
No, I mean R&B.
Well,
he's R&B.
yeah.
He's R&B singer.
I would say this, all right, he's the court jester, I guess, for like the rappers, right? Right, where rappers will clown the fuck out of him and shit.
He had like a hit like 2 years ago, so like he's been relevant because he's been
hit?
trolling. Yeah, Worth It was. It has like 100 million.
No,
nah, that was a hit when it came out.
That nigga ain't never had a hit.
Nah, that was a hit. Worth It is a straight hit, bro.
Bro, why
Osiris? He got a hit.
Yo, this nigga went viral on Facebook for being like a 17-year-old like light skinned nigga who would just like sing, you know?
Yeah, you trying to box
Yo,
him
I would
too.
say this though. His hands work because a couple of rappers pulled up and he gave a couple niggas the beats. Like Lil TJ, he pummeled Lil TJ.
He also just had a baby. Congratulations.
R&B niggas usually had the best hands, low key.
Like Chris,
I think Chris Brown got a squabble.
Yo, Chris Brown. I heard Frank Ocean wasn't turning shit down.
Yeah.
And Frank Ocean is a homosexual too, right?
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but
I heard Frank Ocean was a loco. I heard really great things about Frank Ocean Loken. They say C Busy might have squabbled him up, but he was pressing his line, so I can respect that.
Really?
That's
is
who.
Frank Ocean from LA?
Yeah,
I think so.
Of course he is. My nigga Frank Ocean.
That's who. What's the caller was chasing?
With who? Oh yeah.
He might be gay, but he got hands, so he good with me.
Man,
As long
no.
as you got hands.
Yo, is it true? No. So like, we were talking about this and on Clubhouse too. Like, can you be gay and gangbang?
Yeah, no. I mean, some hoods maybe, but like niggas probably gonna beat you up.
Yeah.
It's hard for poor black people to accept, homosexual culture.
Yeah, of course.
Everything else is fucked up for us. Damn, you gonna do this too? So, it's tough.
Yo, I'll be real though. Listen, like that's like double the oppression.
Yeah, and you like, bro. That's why I be so let down with the little dude.
Lil Nas X?
Yeah, like bro, you a black gay kid in America. Like that's what you doing? Like that shit horrible.
Well, here, so what's horrible about like what he's doing?
It's just corny. It's like gay facing.
Got you.
It's like extra gay facing. It's like when somebody acts like a gang member and they just overdo it. Like, bro, that's stupid. That's not really how it go. So
The
like,
flamboyant
that's how
shit.
I feel what he's doing. Like he had this. They was all pumped up over this dance routine for some video where they was in the shower naked. And I finally looked at it and I was like, the dance routine is trash. Like, you got all this attention and you didn't do no creative genius shit. You could have Chris Brown choreograph this shit.
What is that with Jack Harlow when they have the pink?
yeah. I think it was that one.
Gel.
Even that song is put together well, but it's cheesy. And I just hate that everything about him is cheesy. Like, usually gay people are some of the most artistic, brilliant people. Freddie Mercury, fucking Elton John. And he's a fucking cornball, and it had to be the first one that's black. That shit kills me. Sylvester was fucking fire. Feel me? Like, why you got to be corny?
Of course.
God damn, you could just be great. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, Elton John, like, I heard him sing a Dolly Parton song. It was so whack. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you're a black, young black gay man in America. That's the depth of what you do. That shit just irritates my soul.
No, listen, it's
I
definitely
hate
crazy.
black corny people.
Now there was some theories, well, like sparked by him. Oh,
About the BET Awards?
nah, right? So like one day he's straight, the next day he's gay, the one day, I tricked you guys, I'm not really gay. Next, right? Like he's a big troll. Now to me, he makes great music or even good music. I wouldn't even say, right? Like he makes decent music, right? Like like he makes good music.
How come I have to just get a better? Yeah, I don't know.
I think his hype is better than his music.
He definitely makes
Old
good
Town
music.
Road is fire.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be a country like
Man,
icon.
But of course he wasn't. Of course he wasn't, because they just fucking colonize anything. Niggas don't have no backbone. Like, let me watch this video, I'll make mine. But that song is fire. I think he has so much more to offer the world. I just think he just scratch at the surfaces. It's lame at times.
Man, nah, man, definitely, man. Yo, listen, we got 15 minutes over, which you know we definitely love. Next week we go in 3 hours.
Who?
Us. Yo, listen up, man.
Thank y'all
Rob,
for
I
pulling
appreciate
up.
you, man. Glasses, I appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Gina. Yo, listen. Oh no, we got to do the chat session because
You
listen.
promised the chat last week.
Yeah, here. Yo, listen, like we would not, never, ever abandon the chat, man. So, chat, ask your questions right now, and then I'm gonna pick one from the chat. All right, I'm gonna pick one from the chat. You listen, because you know the reason why the Monday show appreciate y'all, man, is because y'all the ones that like you know create this shit, man. Somebody says, bro, come on, man.
He said, where's Charleston White? Because he on the thumbnail.
Where's Charleston White? Somebody says, what's Gina's OnlyFans? She don't have one. Here. So this is a question for Glasses. So Glasses, so somebody thinks you're homophobic. Like, what's your response to that?
That's intellectually lazy.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury is gay. He's the fucking most brilliant motherfucker to ever sing. So he's a jackass. Tell him kiss my ass.
Hey, your Glasses said,
And
kiss
nobody's
ass.
above the criticism. I don't give a fuck if you invisible. If you gay, straight, I don't give a fuck what you is. If your shit is corny, your shit just corny. I hate when people do, he's gay, you have to think he's great. No, fuck y'all. I heard great gay artists. Elton John is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Frank Ocean.
Fucking cornball. Frank got soul. Frank ain't got the joints yet, but he got some soul. That little dude is a fucking just gay facing.
Yeah, no. Facts. Now, somebody says, Flacco, this is crazy question, but which 3 rappers would you say are living on borrowed time due to the ops? I would say Quando, Rondo, and
God
6ix9ine.
Damn.
And then anybody else, I'm not sure, but like definitely 6ix9ine. Cause bro, that nigga is public enemy number 1. And Quando Rondo, cause he's a wild nigga, man. Y'all ask more questions, folks. Ask Gina her top 3 shows or movies of 2022.
Dang, of 2022? Okay, shows. Did Raising Kanan come out this year? Oh, that was last year, huh? Did
Yeah,
50
that was
drop
last-
anything this year? Tommy? Was Tommy this year?
Yeah.
Okay,
February
so
was
Tommy, All Queens Man,
this year.
and Wildin' Out.
Nice. Shout out to Nick. Wildin' Out is dope.
Here's
Sold out crypto.
now look. Somebody says, Flacco, are you gonna sit down with AK-47? Yo, listen, I definitely want to. You feel me, man? Now I don't think AK-47 is fucking with me right now or fucking with us because of the interview with Bandman Kevo, but definitely tell AK-47, man, we definitely want to have him on. Somebody says, Flacco, how are you? 5 feet and 300 pounds, nigga. Chill, bro. Like, come on, man. Does Flacco have a BBL?
Bro, what the fuck?
Yo, somebody says, Flacco, have you gone to a hood in LA and gave back yet? Well, I have not yet, but who knows?
Do you have something to give back yet? Are you in position where you could give other people stuff yet?
No.
So why would they ask you that? Like you just
Thank you. Thank you. Somebody says, in fact, yeah, bro, that'll be the last of the question. Here. So our last question is, Glasses, how do you feel about Saucy Santana?
Saucy got some cool songs. Walk In is cool. That what is it called?
Let me see you walk.
I heard that was a diss record they told me. I think you told me that. Was it a diss record to somebody who couldn't walk?
No.
Rolling Ray?
Yo, that would have been.
Oh,
wild.
yeah.
That was like
Oh, well, yeah.
That's the name?
Gangster shit in the world.
That's the name?
I did tell you that, yeah.
And then I seen the little Saucy freestyle. The little freestyle wasn't.
Double
Listen,
XL?
Saucy, cuz not bad. I mean, he's still developing. He got some more work, but the walk song is hard.
That
Like,
freestyle was bad though.
The freestyle was just,
That was
but
bad.
what I liked
liked
about
his
it
cypher
is,
verse.
I like his, I like how he rapped. He rapped it like he thought it was tight. I could fuck confidence and get you forward with me. You know what I mean? If you spit that shit like you think it's tight, shit, it's like an ugly girl that thinks she fine. You know what I mean?
The
like,
delivery.
You might convince me. So I thought I seen that and I was like, oh, this ain't that bad. Then the walk song was fire. So, you know what I mean? He's a weird looking complex character though.
It's definitely hard, but
He
even
was showing out at Rolling Loud too.
Yo, even with the cipher, my other thing is this, bro. Like, what's the hardest verse that we've heard during the XSL like cipher, or even the most memorable, was a nigga talking about sucking dick. Like, all you other rappers got bodied by Saucy Santana.
Yeah, like that's the only verse I heard.
That was crazy.
But that's because that right there is the most inflammatory. Like nobody's ain't no more gangster rappers nigga. Niggas just rapping the same shit. So Saucy up here says some shit niggas about sucking. Because I can't imagine him having a verse that killed. Because I would, if he was talking about sucking dick, that would have not been my verse. I'd be like, y'all pass on that verse.
Well,
yo,
y'all,
listen up, man. Yo, we appreciate it, man. This was the Monday show. Y'all, listen, man. Like, y'all tapped in droves. We appreciate y'all, man.
We'll see y'all next week for 3 hours. I guess I'm gonna come in pajamas.
Yeah, we're out of here.
You gonna wear a onesie with me?
No onesie, no.
He said no onesies.
Hold up. Shout
we
out
done
to
now?
my boy Gil at American Cholo, man. It's my good people.
Right here.
Facts. Wait, we're already like done, right, with the live, right? Yeah. Oh wait, no, sorry.
Wait. Go ahead.
All right, American Cholo. Shout out to American Cholo.
Shout out to my boy Gil from American Cholo, man. You already know.
Shout out to Gil.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out to all my Haitians.
Folks.
Shout out to my Zos. You
Are
already
you
know.
going live or anything afterwards?
No, but a sub to RTTV, sub to Glasses Malone, sub to Gina Views, and sub to Poetic Flocko. Also, too, I'm dropping a video probably tonight. Me watching white folks say the N-word until somebody gets beat up. That video is dropping tonight.
Go tag Lil Wayne in my last post.
Yeah, man. All right, man, folks. Peace out.